If Pinocchio says, my nose is about to grow, what happens?
I started envisioning I have a belly in the car.
Yeah. Baseball bat.
Yeah, it was good chatting. I'll let you get back to it. You're like, what do you mean? I'm the one who called you.
They're lucky that there's a language called Afrikaans, bro.
Like, you have someone from India that's hit the roof.
That's why people get so excited when they find remains of like dinosaurs or rocks and stuff like that. Because
I don't
it's
believe in any of those.
We're not going to go beyond our means just to make this world exist a little bit longer, maybe. Yo, what's up, what's up, what's up? Welcome back to another episode of the Disruption Podcast.
Ow.
Yo.
Bow!
How's everybody?
It's good.
We out here, man.
Doing well.
Yeah. Why are you not? What are you trying to cook? Wait, he's trying to cook me.
It's no the bag
I
daddy.
saw his eyes scanning my
Hey, why are you wearing a towel, bro?
Hey, it's called towel material.
So sorry.
Okay? It's also not the first time I've worn this, bro.
It actually does look like a towel.
Did I give you that?
Nah. I wish it did. I would have run that back, bro.
Because I bought one like that. And I was
Yeah.
like, God damn, I cannot wear this.
It's a fit.
Yeah.
It can work. It can work, man. Hey,
So
Chief
sweaters
follow
are
on.
your
Yep.
thing. No, hold up. I'm talking. Sweaters are your thing. I've noticed.
Sweaters are my thing. I
you
need more,
like
bro.
sweaters.
And
I need
hoodies.
more. Nah, because I'm done with hoodies.
You don't like hoodies?
Not done with them, but it doesn't go with every fit.
Sometimes you want to
You
be
know
a big
So do you
grown
think
up.
this looks nice on you?
Relax.
Goodness gracious.
Wow, why you gotta say it like that?
Asking questions.
Yo, why the way you said it was so venomous.
Relax, man.
She's making you question everything. She's like, do you think it looks good on you?
Hey, bro, I did it because I can't wear that green hoodie anymore because I got
Bro, why are you
cold
wearing
out.
a jacket at your ankle?
Because it's in the screen, in the
Ah.
camera. So
Far away,
I'm
kick.
getting it off,
We're a
bro.
horrible
Damn,
podcast.
no.
It's
What's your
no
name
the
again,
bag
bro?
daddy.
Say it again.
It's no the bag daddy.
Chief Olosoji in the building, baby.
It's your girl, Maweezy.
He's the prince.
Our stuff.
Yeah,
And we
man.
are-
Episode
What's-
2.
Episode 217.
17.
Wow, we
Can
climbing,
you believe
man.
that? What's 2 plus 1 plus 7?
2 plus 1
10.
plus 7.
What are we?
10,
10 out of 10.
Yeah. So good.
Have you guys heard of...
Don't do it, bro.
Please.
It's
Such a
useless
good-
conversation,
such a
bro.
good
Go,
comment.
say it.
Have you heard of this before? Just before I say it. Do you know what I'm talking about?
The thing you said?
Yep.
No.
Okay.
I was going to search it up, but I said don't.
Bro, I hate this guy, man.
Okay.
I don't know what it is.
Have you heard of the Pinocchio paradox?
Goodness gracious.
Okay. If Pinocchio... You know how Pinocchio works, yeah? If he
Yes,
lies, his
lies.
nose grows. Okay. If Pinocchio says, my nose is about to grow, what happens?
It means he's about to tell a lie.
What?
No.
He says my nose is about to grow.
Yeah.
When
okay.
he lies, his nose is
No,
going to
but
grow.
the statement itself.
Okay.
He
His
says,
nose
my
is gonna
nose is
grow.
about to grow.
It's about to grow.
Okay. But that would be a lie,
My
right?
nose is about to grow.
Because there's no reason for his nose to grow.
Ah, okay.
Yeah.
So then technically his nose would grow.
Yes.
Because-
But then if his nose starts growing,
Then he told the truth.
then he told the truth.
Yeah.
So what happens?
His nose grows inward.
His body takes a screenshot.
Screenshot.
Oh my gosh.
I remember this
Yeah, actually-
wait, from time ago, bro. Like I swear in primary school or
Yeah,
something,
I
this was
was
a
in
conversation.
That would be interesting to know.
But like I've been the whole day. I'm like,
been
bro, what
thinking?
would happen?
Doesn't his nose shrink when he tells the truth? Or goes back
I
to
don't
normal?
know what
I
happens.
I can't remember how that
How
part.
does his
His
nose go
disappears.
back?
Yeah, I
It
don't
just
remember how his
stays
nose
big.
goes away. I feel like it
Fair
might be
enough.
the truth or something.
Geppetto.
Giuseppe?
Geppetto.
Just what do you say?
Geppetto, isn't that the
guy that made
guy
him?
that owns it?
No, isn't it Giuseppe?
Isn't it Giuseppe Geppetto?
Oh yeah, fair enough.
Something like that. I don't know. Now I don't want to be wrong. I'm just
Well.
saying things.
Giuseppe Geppetto is a wild name, bro.
Well.
yeah.
It's
His nose-
very
Who
Galileo
knows?
Galilei. That's
Yeah,
such
it
a
is.
dope
That's
name.
a dope
That's
name,
a
bro. That
dope
name's a
name.
flex.
Who
That-
has the best names ever?
Bro, I was gonna say,
People-
that name sounds like he does what his job
Yeah,
was.
yeah, yeah.
Do you know what I'm saying?
He looks through telescopes.
telescopes, bro.
Yeah,
Hey, yo.
telescopes.
That looked crazy,
Don't do
bro.
that, bro.
That looked crazy.
Is the camera on me?
It wasn't. You're lucky, bro.
Thank God. Who
yeah.
has dope names in all of history?
In all of history.
Because for me, Calvin Klein is up there.
I remember we did this one about
Yeah,
his
yeah,
name's
we
work
did.
as the
On-
brand. Who did we speak about or speak to recently? It was Jazzler Pearl, eh?
Jazz-
Yeah,
Dazzler
just
Pearl.
the
yeah,
Jazzler
Ego,
Pearl.
right?
JP, his stuff looks good. It just looks good on
Dazzler
clothing, man.
Pearl. That'll be a great fashion designer or porn star.
Goodness
Wait,
me,
what?
bro.
You are.
Free-
Wait, how do we get
Does that
here?
just
free-
work?
free the
Nah,
guy.
wait, what?
I see what he's doing.
It looks
though.
good on a jacket.
Everything
that's
this
it.
guy said, man.
George Clooney's nice.
Yep, but
I don't know
but
why, but it's nice.
George
Clooney.
Clooney sounds more like a politician than a movie star. Like if you don't have any preconceived
guess.
notions.
Yeah.
Oh, President Clooney.
He was the 34th president, that man. If you hear that.
34th, yep, definitely.
Yeah, that sounds about
Around
right.
that range. Yeah.
Clooney.
Questionable decision.
When you look at him, you're like, this is your name.
Yeah. No, man.
They're free. This is not what I meant by they're free.
What do you mean? What do you mean, bro? It's like interesting names, man. I just know mine could never run for like a brand or something like that. Like my Instagram handle is probably the only place that my
Chief.
last name can exist in some form of something of branding.
I hear that.
You know what I mean? Like I'm not trying to put my last name on a shirt or you know what I'm saying? Like it just doesn't. Was it you
Okay.
that?
No.
You made an ugly ass shirt for me once.
Okay, don't do that.
There is one Nigerian with a perfect name for what he did.
Okay.
JJ Okocha.
JJ Okocha.
Oh, JJ Okocha, the soccer player.
Perfect.
Good name. That's a good name there for sure.
JJ Okocha. Yeah.
Didier Drogba, also.
Oh,
not
yeah.
Yeah,
Nigerian.
Drogba
Nigerian.
sounds pretty
Yeah.
nice.
Not Nigerian.
Yeah, sadly.
It's pretty good.
Yeah,
Well, man.
Drogba.
Speaking of names,
Even you changing your, what were you about to say? I
What?
said you having to change your handle. I said
Yeah,
I'm
it
actually so
didn't look
sorry
nice.
for you. Now
Why did
I'm
you
used
do
to
it?
it, but I'm like,
Nah, it looks nice, huh?
Why did you do it?
Wait,
Like, why?
she did it to see how it looked, and then she didn't realize she
I
actually
didn't
did
realize
it.
I actually did, and then
I
someone
don't know how.
sent it to me literally like 2 minutes later, and I was like, oh.
It does that. It does that.
Just
where
gonna
you
leave it.
think you've just
Yeah,
tested it, and then
but
your
it
whole
actually
thing switched
changed
over, and
it,
you're like,
so-
F
Wow,
me.
Mao Olasaji.
I mean, that is my
and she
name.
put the
though.
dot too, man.
It is my name.
I think it is her name. Actually.
it is my name.
I remember. I think I was tagging you, so I was like, "Oh, this looks different."
Fake
Just-
account.
Yeah,
Not
it's just
her.
too long. It's just very, very long.
I like Shakespeare.
William
Ooh,
Shakespeare.
William
Yeah, that is a
Shakespeare.
That sounds so
Sounds
good.
like a writer, yeah.
Nah, that sounds
Yeah.
good, bro.
Who's the actor with the perfect name?
Leonardo DiCaprio, I would say. I like.
Leonardo DiCaprio is a freaking good shout. But also, are we just skewing?
We're just
this
used to
because-
these
Did
type
you
of
say
names
used
like
to
that.
hearing it? Yeah.
That's what I'm
To
saying.
be honest,
We're used to what we've heard, and we associate them with that thing. Like, who can be an up and comer, and you're like, they sound like they should be that thing, or like a name. You know what I mean? Like, who's a name that we know of?
Yeah,
That they're not necessarily doing anything in any of these industries.
Yeah.
Predominantly, man. It's like, okay, that sounds like you should be doing this. You know what I mean? Like,
yeah. Or there's the ones where it's like they're famous, but if you look at their actual name and not their stage name, you're like,
yeah.
Curtis Jackson,
50
Nah,
Cent.
that
Dwayne
runs.
Carter.
These run, bro.
know.
these can
I don't
run.
know.
These can run. Yeah, nah. They do sound
No,
nice.
look, Curtis Jackson sounds pretty nice.
Curtis Jackson's okay,
You
You
can
see what I'm
actually
saying?
pull that
Sean
off.
Carter.
but more as like a movie director.
Far out. You're right.
Yeah, all right.
Oh my
Oh,
days.
also perfect name for a movie director, Martin Scorsese. That's just perfect.
Because he writes scores. I don't know. You go on
I
going. Yeah?
get.
Speaking of exiting conversations, I think Marwa was meant to do her top 3, but she obviously has disappeared. Oh, far out, bro. It's too late. I'm doing it now. I'm running with it. She's gonna have to do a top 3 after this, man. I had this question for you. You just walk right through mine. You know that, right?
Nothing else I could do, but
I had this question for you all because it's something that I experienced. Not experienced, I was just observing rather. It's always on the train. You guys know this. I was on the train and I always take, well, first of all, what seat do y'all take when you sit on the train, bro?
What seat?
Yeah. What seat?
I like the 2. Nah, because that way
That's not enough leg room.
Not enough. I can't fit
I'm
that.
not tall, and
Yeah.
that's not enough leg room.
I love that because it's like I feel isolated. You know, I'm not facing anyone directly.
Can't. Sit
I
there.
don't like-
genuinely, my knees cannot.
you probably
Yeah,
can't.
for you that makes sense. I don't like the 4. I know what you're talking about. I feel like you like the 4.
Nope, impossible.
Okay.
I've
Now I'm
got
curious
the-
to know.
because the 4, if someone sits in front of you, then legs
Finish.
have to,
Hey,
for
and
you, they have
I
to
do
be.
it
You're
wrong.
doing Tetris with your knees.
Bro, I always do it wrong apparently, man.
this
I
one-
thought it made sense, bro.
Wait, so even to do it?
Or that we interlock, yeah? But it turns out you're meant to just do, and then they do theirs there, bro.
Yeah.
I interlock.
crushing
Nah,
knees.
yeah.
I'm crushing balls the whole time.
Bro, but it turns out that that's just weird.
Oh
And
my!
yeah, it's weird. It is.
Very.
Yeah.
But all right, yeah, where
I
you?
think the right seat is. This is gonna sound wrong, but like the
The
disability pregnancy ones.
Yep.
Nah, that should,
ones at the end of
I actually
the
said that
carriage.
last week. It's actually
Mine is opposite those guys. Where you? Where
Wait,
you
can
sitting?
I ask though? When you sit there,
Do you get up?
do you get up?
wait. Why?
Yeah.
Why? Because it's a sign. It's
Yeah,
a sign for
I
pregnant
get
women.
when my train stops and then my station.
Yeah. Okay. No.
No, of course,
Yeah,
of course.
yeah,
yeah,
If
of
I'm sitting in a normal seat and I see that there's an older lady or something.
Yeah, for sure.
Anyway, give up my seat.
Yeah.
She's like, stop. That's weird. The whole train's empty.
That's why I asked why.
My guy does this. Right here.
Right here, babe. Right here.
Well, mine is opposite them, especially on the newer trains, because not all of the trains have it. But the newer ones, it's that there's a whole section where it's just a line face, almost like the subways in New York.
Yeah.
How they just, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Or the tube. Like you literally just face each other. My one, I sit at the very end on that row, not the disability one, but the one opposite. At the very end, there's a rail next to me, so it means no one else can sit here.
Oh, yeah.
And then I only have to deal with this person here. But I can shift to the rail and press up against it. And then now there's a bit of gap between
I know what
me
you're
and that
talking
person.
about.
That's
Okay.
what I'm posted up. I can't sit on any of the other ones. You can't sit on the one next to the wall because you can't press. Bro, I'm you know what I'm saying? You're firm up.
We
against
have done
wall.
the new trains.
In the new trains, yeah.
trains.
I sit in the same spot every time, bro. Every time. I see the same Donny. What, bro? Douche. That's what I post up. Anyways, I'm there, yeah? There's a guy opposite me on this train ride I'm to work. And he's just gotten on. He's chilling, doing whatever he's doing, whatever.
Sorry, can I just, before you run,
Yeah,
because
yeah,
I know
yeah.
you're going to be... It's crazy how, like, depending on which country you like the person's from, their answer would be different about what seat. Like, if you have someone from India, they'd say the roof.
What? How did we not see this coming? How did we not?
Bro, we all listened.
Bro,
We were waiting for something.
intent and intrigue.
I love those photos so much.
This guy,
Sorry, keep
bro.
going.
This guy,
Oh, no, there was another...
The Family Guy.
I can't even... I'm not going to force it, right? This guy's wild, man. But bro, yeah, there's a guy in front of me sitting down, minding his business, whatever. And then someone else gets on at a subsequent stop. And then he's taking photos of the train track. Turns out he works for Metro. Because I was just wondering, why are you taking random photos of the train stops as we drive past, bro? But then he realizes that he's got a friend next to him. Must be from church or men's group or something like that. It's like, oh, hey, oh, what? This is so random. Good to see you. How you been?
Just no.
It almost felt like that, bro. Because I'm watching this interaction go down, right? And I could tell that the Donny that was already on the train was trying to exit the conversation low-key, yeah? Like, he was trying to get out of it. And the other guy was also low-key just trying to get back to taking his photos of the train stops and the train tracks and that, right? But I'm seeing these two guys catching up. And then this is what happens after they finally, like, stop the conversation for a little bit, right? One of them, the one that got on, just faces the door. But his friend is right next to him here, the one that he was talking to. I'm like, there was no way you could actually exit this conversation right now. But now you guys are just both actively avoiding a conversation with each other. And you're right next to each other. And it just got me thinking, I was like, bro, how do you guys like navigate or exit conversations that you don't want to have sometimes, man? Do you have... what's the word here? Do you have? I actually searched. I started doing research, man. I got some phrases like the top phrases or cues, or social cues and the top phrases to use, kind of thing, right?
yeah, right.
But yeah, what do you guys use or utilize when you're trying to out of a convo that you're not trying to have? But bro, like, I don't know if you guys are getting this picture of what I'm saying.
Yeah.
The guy, they finished talking and one just stared out the door whilst the other guy's right next to him, my bro.
So he couldn't move or what?
There was no space. So, you know what I mean? Like, you can't even go and find a seat.
Yeah.
You've now we're at the sardine point of the trains. He's sitting.
For me, it's very hard to exit a conversation when you have nowhere to go.
Yeah.
Yeah.
For sure.
That situation,
For
there was
sure.
nowhere to go. But then now the question is, how do you exit that kind of conversation? It's very hard. For me, it's easy to exit conversations when I'm out and about. You know, because it's easy to keep it moving.
My mom said I have to go.
Oh yeah, not like
Boy.
that.
My mom said,
But it's one of those where it's like, hey, man, good to see you. You know what I mean? I just exited a conversation legit yesterday, bro. Was it yesterday? Yeah. It was just legit yesterday. Very simple. Hey, yeah, what's up? This guy tried to talk to me. We chat for a bit. I said, hey, good to see you, man.
Imagine you did that on the train in that situation. Hey man, it's been good to see you.
no, that's what,
Looks at the
That's what
wall.
happened?
that's what they did, bro.
Bro,
Finish,
bro, this guy trying to ask me all these questions. I'm just like, yeah, good to see you.
Yeah.
You know what
I think
mean?
that's definitely one that I've used before. It's like, oh, it's really good seeing you. Like, enjoy the rest of your day.
Shout.
But I don't want to reveal all of them because then people are going to be like, oh,
Hey, it is what it
when
is.
they listen to this
But
episode.
that's easy. No, but that's easy to
They're
do,
gonna-
like, because we're keeping it pushing.
Yeah, it is.
actually.
I think the one that makes it easy to look like you're keeping it pushing is if you ask them like, yo, have you seen so and so? Like, because I'm looking for it. Like, no, because I know they're gonna say
they're right
no.
next to me.
Damn it.
Bro.
So I know they're gonna say no, but then they think, he has to go.
He has to go find her.
I don't want to reveal all my secrets because I've been using quite a lot lately.
Exactly.
So I'm about to keep 1 or 2 in the pocket.
Why are you
for-
guys so antisocial?
All right, well, let
No,
me
it's
read
not
this.
that.
here.
It's I
Sometimes
want
you
to
need
continue
to.
to
Sometimes
socialize
you
with
need
other
to.
people. Like,
Fair.
my time here is done. You
This
know
is
what I mean?
a quote from Dr. Charlene Ran, PhD,
Horrible name.
clinical psychologist.
Not very solid.
Not very good.
Or just judging all the names.
Not a
today.
psychologist. I trust.
Nah, don't sound like a psychologist yet. She's a clinical psychologist, CEO of Thrive Psychology Group. This is what she said. He couldn't tell you. Many people feel anxious about ending a conversation and sometimes will avoid starting a conversation for fear they won't be able to make a graceful exit. I know 100%. Sometimes I don't even start them because I'm like, I know this is going to run. And you assess the situation, you realize there's actually no exit. In this right now, I got to be locked in. Yeah?
Bro, you know what's a place where I avoid conversations? Pastors.
Pastors can never gracefully exit.
If I know a pastor
can't,
is
you
looking
can't.
for me for a conversation, that's the day I'm leaving service 5 minutes early, and I'm driving out while the last song's playing.
Damn, bro.
I drive past the main doors, and you can hear them singing. Worthy is
The
the Lamb.
salvation call, bro.
Damn. That's
That's actually so true. That is so true.
Well, man said he avoids pastors, bro. Oh man, but yeah. All right. Firstly, so what? You guys aren't. Yeah, you've revealed how many you want to reveal. Don't want to say too many.
wait, let me think. Real quick.
What's something you use?
Yeah.
In like
I'm not gonna lie. I feel like you're not very good at this.
I'm not.
I feel like you end up
I always
sucked
tell you, I hate
into
it.
conversations
Yeah.
like for ages.
Bro, I hate.
Sometimes I
but
look at it, I'm
no,
like,
this is the problem.
Bro, sometimes I look at them, what is this guy talking about with this
This
person?
is the problem with me. Yeah.
There's no interest there.
The problem is I can conversate.
Yeah,
You know what
yeah,
I'm saying?
yeah. I hear that.
That's the problem, right?
Yeah.
But my head
I,
is gone.
that was me the other day. You know which one it was.
Picture which one, bro. Nah, don't say it. I'll say it.
On Friday, outside.
I thought you were locked in, bro. Because you were ISO, bro.
All I'm hearing is you guys do worship, Charles.
Bro, we're doing key.
And my brain is saying, wrap it up, bro.
That's one of those when you gotta pretend like you're listening to what everyone else is saying, and then try and join in on the conversation.
Yeah, literally.
It's tough, bro, because I think conversations are great and it's good. It's awesome. And I see the joy that people get out of it. But
why don't I get that joy out of it? Why are you getting all the why are you
but I
sucking
do,
the joy
bro.
out
You know
of
what I
me?
mean? Like, bro, we have a pod. I enjoy when people
but
are
that's
here.
different.
Maybe it's like the medium. I don't know.
So can you imagine one of us just did this right now?
Or in the conversation. Mao. Bro. Remember that whole episode called The Checkout, bro? Because Mao always checks out the
Check out.
conversation.
Yeah.
We had a episode called the
Remember
Check.
the time Marwa left an episode?
Yep. Bro.
that
I
happened?
remember that self back.
Well, because
But all right, let me give you guys. I mean, you asked me what was mine. This guy.
what?
Remember Marwa took too many vitamins?
Nah.
When Marwa overdosed
Leave
on
me alone,
vitamins?
bro.
Podcast star secrets,
She's
bro.
trying to take care of her health, bro.
Podcast
Sorry,
secrets.
were we
bro.
allowed to say that? I'd cut it out.
That part, yeah.
Yeah,
but
you can.
or the aftermath of what happened with that.
Oh, no.
Hey, feel free to.
Gulu.
It happened. It happens.
Stuff it. I'll just read these ones
just
here.
read
Yeah.
them.
Number one. I don't know how this can work, but it goes. I'm sorry I haven't been able to talk long, but I loved our chat. Do you guys think
I
you
can
can
see that
implement
working, of course. Like, hey, sorry, I can't stick around. I actually have to go, but it was so good catching up with you.
What's up? That
You
was
know,
good.
you just
Yeah, that's good.
That was
Okay.
good.
Yeah.
Okay.
Nice.
I like
You're so
like
much
I
better
feel-
than Dr. Charlene Ran.
What?
Yeah, actually, Loki. What is that? What was she
But
trying
can
to say?
that? But can that? That's an on the go though. Like if you're in a social setting, like
Like a
you know,
supermarket type thing.
supermarket that can run. But I'm saying if you're at a party or something.
Yeah, you can't use that.
I need to run.
Where you
Where?
going?
They're having more fun there.
But yeah, okay, I can see. Yeah, the context of that can happen. Okay, this one cannot work. I really want to talk about this with you, but I'm exhausted.
Well, what?
But that might be. That's more like
That
Go
can.
home then.
Nah, yeah, okay. So this might be like in a partner situation kind of thing. You know what I'm saying?
What do
Like
you mean
maybe
by
you got. So now they're talking about exiting conversations, even in general, that you don't want to have. So like, let's say with a partner, you know what I mean? Like you're talking about something very.
Can you read it again? What was it?
I really want to talk about this with you, but I'm exhausted.
Okay,
That
that
can
Or-
run for not partner as well. People,
Nah,
wait,
what?
what? Hold
how
on.
dare
If,
thou?
if
Yeah.
If you see someone out and you don't have the capacity to be able to take on what they're about to tell you, you say that.
No, you just play dumb.
No,
Just go, that's crazy. That's
this
crazy.
is-
that would
this-
Just
work.
stop engaging
This
until the
is
conversation is
a
bad.
person with high IQ,
Yeah,
letting
not
them know,
really.
hey, I don't have the capacity to be
EQ,
able
but
to
alright.
hear what you're saying. I'm
Nah, I
like,
think that's
"Party,
very hard. I don't think they'll take that well.
Yeah, because it's like, how often do you see me? That with the one conversation that we're having,
You're
like,
exhausted
I'm
for
too
it.
exhausted, man.
The only time that would work is if you're close with someone, right? And there's a bit of tension going on between you two.
That's what I said. Like that part. That's a partner
So,
situation or something.
Doesn't even have to be partner. It's just like friends.
Yeah,
you know what I
partner,
mean? Where it's like,
friends.
Yeah, you need a level of closeness to actually be able to use this
and
one.
then no one wants to talk to me about something. Then we I'm like, hey, to be honest, bro, I'm actually real tired right now. Can we not talk about it?
Yeah.
Fair.
So that situation I look at, you have to be
Some sense of
some type of
relationship,
friendship or relationship
yeah.
that you guys have. They wouldn't work if it's like I haven't seen you in a long time. Makes no sense.
This one finishes
Yeah.
me here. I'd love to chat more, but I've got to run to my next thing. The thing part is what gets me. What do you mean by that? Explain.
thing.
What's the thing, bro?
run to
I've got to run to my next thing. Is
I think that's a supermarket type.
I
one, you know?
think, yeah.
I'd love to, but I gotta go pick up the kids.
I've got to go find the spices.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, I'll show you. Oh, lock it.
I
up.
said no.
I like that would make sense. I've used that one quite a bit.
Yeah.
This one here. I loved our chat, but I should let you get back to your day. I
I like
love
that
this
one.
one.
I love that one.
I always go. Hey, anyways, let me not hold you up too long.
And like, no, it's fine. It's okay, bro.
Bro, if they say I've got all the time in the world,
I don't.
It's
Shush.
so funny. I used to say that to you sometimes.
what?
Like back in the days, a few
Hey,
years
yo.
back, when you would be the one to call me. So obviously you had time to call me and have
going on
conversation.
right
no. It's not. It wasn't
going on
often.
right
It
now?
wasn't often. But I'd be like, oh. Yeah, it was good chatting. I'll let you get back to it. You're like, what do you mean? I'm the one who called you. Like,
I
I'm the
remember
one.
that.
Yeah, you'd be like, I'm the one who called you.
Wow, so where are you going?
She was trying to exit the conversation.
So,
Yeah, why were you ending the conversation?
so how does it feel to know your girl hates you?
Yeah, like what the heck?
I don't know.
Who did you have
It
to
wasn't
call?
often though at all. It wasn't often.
One,
at all.
one is enough, bro.
One is embarrassing.
One is enough.
Yeah.
After a few hours,
Oh,
you
fair
gotta
enough.
let it go, bro.
Yeah,
But
you
yeah,
gotta-
I hear that one. I
Fair
hear that
enough, bro.
one.
Saying let me not hold you up, and they say I've got all the time in the world, bro.
Bro,
Crippling.
now you,
Crippling.
bro. If your next response determines if you like them or not.
Oh my!
Because if you try to
days,
still
man.
exit, they're gonna say, "Yeah, you don't like me, bro."
You have to turn around and walk before they get a chance to reply. Let me not hold you.
Dead ass.
Do you guys always mess up this one? Where is it here? I need to head out, but let's catch up soon. I always maze up that one.
Like, how do you
As in,
mess up?
Yeah,
I
Oh,
always
yeah.
suggesting to
create
catch
that.
up.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Oh, yo. Anyways, hey, we should.
Catch up.
Actually, I feel like I haven't used that in a long time.
I
It was
remember,
probably
I remember
early-
using once, bro. I was dying in my head, bro. I was like, "This is yeah, let's catch up soon." They go, "Yeah, we should actually." And I was like, "Yeah," and I said, "Daddy, you're
like, it's
finished,
not
bro."
happening.
And I love that. I'm just standing there. I'm just like, I'm not in this.
It was like early high, like after finishing high school, that happened a lot because you bump into high
It's a
school
time
friends a
as
lot,
well.
and that you
And
got
they was
time.
serious about setting up a
And they
time.
was serious
They
about
was serious.
setting
Let's say next Saturday. Yeah, like, alright, cool.
Man.
Yeah, that one. I just I'll see you around.
Yeah.
See you around is
around.
mad.
Nah, for real. Like, I'll see you around. You know, there's this one time I couldn't exit this conversation. There's situations in which you actually can't exit at all. I was catching a what do you call it? A replacement bus to go to the city.
Oh.
Right.
Oh, yeah.
So yeah, I had to catch from my area all the way to the city, bro. Oh, this is a good 45-minute ride. But the bus is comfortable. I said, I love this. Very comfortable bus. I got my laptop. I was like, I'm gonna put in work. I said
soon
in
as you
two-seater.
opened it up.
And this is the thing as well with this bus is that like it's not packed. Because this bus just keeps coming after, you know what I mean? So the bus comes, we get in, it's not packed, and then the guy's like, all right, cool, who's gonna wrap it up? One last person enters the bus. Walks past. He sees me, I see him, I know he knows me. He goes, I do this. He said next to me, I said, yes, finish. Bro,
Angry closes his laptop.
bro. That one you can't get at. And this is the one of those where if you start talking, if it goes quiet, then it's just awkward.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Like it's one of those where
Bro, now this is the messed up part. When you do the slow headphone back
nah.
on, done.
Bro, the thing is, I try to give so many clues. Yeah, man, yeah, work be stressing me. I'm trying to fish around now.
He's not getting the hints.
Oh, that's crazy. Where you work? Oh,
I remember
bro.
first or second year uni, I get on there's like a shuttle bus between Monash, Clayton, and Caulfield.
601, innit?
I can't remember.
Oh,
no,
to
it was the
where?
Monash
sorry,
shuttle.
you're on the, yeah. You said
Yeah.
Caulfield.
And so I'm going back from Caulfield to Clayton. And I get on, and there's this girl that I don't know. I knew her sister, her older sister. I didn't know her, but we like met once or something. We were friends on Facebook. Anyway, we're sitting next to each other, but I didn't want to be like, "Oh, you're so and so." And then I get a message on my phone, and it's her going, "Are you on the bus?"
Wait, what?
The girl next- She wanted to confirm that it's me. She wasn't sure. She didn't know me that well either.
Oh my gosh.
But then, like, I don't want to talk to her. But I looked at my phone and I was like, nah, I can't play dumb. I saw the message. So I just like, hello.
Bro, because she sees you see your phone.
Bro,
Yeah, of course. She's
Can
waiting, waiting for
you
you.
looked at it and put it back down? I just firmed
Nah,
it.
imagine I just played dumb. Some crazy girls messaging me.
Bro. Oh, yeah, that one, yeah. You're wrapped in. How's that conversation, though?
It was alright,
So
bro. Good
funny.
15 minutes. A lot of silence.
Yeah, oh no.
Never saw her again in my life.
Hey, what's all right?
But can you just walk past someone that you know on the bus? Like, is it okay? Is it acceptable?
On the train, I run it sometimes, man. Like, I can't lie.
No,
I'll
train
say
is
what's up.
fine, but like a bus.
Same
where you
thing,
have
bro.
to
Anyone can get it.
eventually
Low-key?
walk past.
I think it's very easy to give your stance on whether you want to have a conversation. Like if it's in your power to dictate it, that's normally if you're the one to get on and they're already on, right?
Yeah, yeah, of
But if you
course.
see them and they're over there, you sit here and just go,
Yeah,
and that's it.
yeah.
Just wave
it.
and that's
That's
it.
facts.
And you have to look overly
I'm
excited.
acknowledging your existence. Hello.
Hey, from a
That one is a
distance.
setup, bro. The last time I waved, they kept sitting next to me.
Oh, man.
Yeah, you know what I mean? So,
Yeah, some people don't get the hint.
yeah, nah, sometimes I see someone in try because for me, when I enter places, I look around real quick.
Yeah.
I observe.
Bro,
And then
look
I
like a
already know,
creeper.
I already know who I gotta avoid. You know what I mean? Because I'm not really trying to chat right now.
Yeah, for sure.
Right, so I'm sitting there. I'm like, all right, cool. This guy's right straight ahead. I gotta make sure I don't look up. That's it.
Done, man.
It's a very interesting one, exiting conversations, bro.
Yeah, man. Hopefully, you guys work on those social skills and use some of the tips that we've provided today. Shall we
You
exit this
too.
conversation and go into your top 3, man?
Yes,
What we go first, man?
sir.
How y'all feeling about the party lights in the background? Let us know, by the way.
Yeah, I'm very. I looked at it before. I was like, this is a bit silliness, but
It's just been going on.
just a bit of silliness won't hurt.
We feel a little bit,
Indeed.
yeah, I feel good today.
Man.
They look good.
you go first?
All right, guys. Welcome back to our top 3.
Top
Pew, pew, pew. Insert sound and intro music. All right, so currently I will give us our leaderboard and who is taking the number 1 spot. So we've got Noor on 0 points. Woohoo! We've got Daniel in a close second on 1 point. Woohoo!
we just let him have his voice.
And then
yeah.
we've got Carlos who has taken the leader spot with 2 points.
Very nice.
So
All right.
a lot of chances and opportunity for you
Yeah,
guys to
man.
catch
Anybody's
up.
game.
Okay, let's do it.
All right, so
I'm excited for
today
this one.
we are looking at the highest paid film actors.
Film actors.
Highest
Film, not TV.
pay.
Bro, you never know the rules to your games.
Okay, so just movies,
Okay, cool.
like just actors in general.
Yep.
All right,
Top 3.
top 3 actors.
Okay, cool.
Highest paid.
All right, cool. I think I know who
All right.
that one is.
All right, guys, and we are back. You all have your top 3.
Why should you restart like R2D2?
So you guys have your top 3
Yep.
Yeah, man.
of the highest paid actors
Yes, peak,
according
it's peak.
to
Big mess up.
2022.
So Ma will change her.
I didn't
Man,
change.
sauce.
I cross-referenced and
Yeah,
then
fair
I
enough.
realized
You got a more accurate.
Is the top 3? Is it the same, different orders? What
it's
happened?
like the same people. Top 5 is the same people, but it's just jigged
Different order,
around
yeah.
on every single. So I actually don't know.
Nah,
So I'm
but
just
yeah.
going off
Cool,
the
man.
one,
Yeah,
the one
that's
that
fine.
I found.
My answer's not going to change
Let's
anyway.
go.
Yeah.
Harry Johnson.
Yep.
No, I'm kidding. Third, George Clooney, because I know he gets really good money. But I don't
Big
think
mess
he
up.
did anything.
hey, top 3 is a mess up.
Second, Will Smith. If that's when the year when what's it called came
Oh,
out.
King Richard.
Oh yes.
And
What were you thinking of if it
I
wasn't
don't
King
even
Richard?
think of that movie. I still have not
What were
watched
you
it.
thinking of?
Bad Boys 3.
Oh okay.
And
Yep.
first is Dwayne Johnson,
Yeah.
Rock.
Dwayne. Yep.
Yeah,
Dwayne The Rock Johnson.
yeah. I had Will Smith as 4th honorable mention.
It's interesting.
My 3rd is Leo
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
DiCaprio. Yep. 2nd, because this movie went
What movie
crazy.
came out in the last few years with Leo?
Yeah, that's
Yeah,
the
I
tough
think
part.
that's where I messed up. 2nd
Freddy
is
got
Tom Cruise.
Okay.
That movie.
I forget about that guy.
Top Gun went crazy.
Top Gun's a freaking shout.
Top Gun when I went, this week took
Big shout.
and of
Yeah,
course
he won.
The Rock's number one.
Okay,
Yeah,
cool.
so we're gonna have this.
We have a quite similar list. Pretty
Low-key.
much exactly the same.
Okay, now go.
Me and this guy, except the last name of our second person is different. I've got Leo DiCaprio third.
Okay.
Second, Tom Holland. You're pissed off now, aren't you? Yeah.
Tom Holland for what?
I don't know.
Spider-Man.
But I don't know. I feel like that guy doesn't know. I feel like he doesn't know how to negotiate a contract.
Are you happy with
He doesn't love us, and that's
Are
it.
you happy with 3 million? Yep. What do you mean?
Anyways,
Do I get to kiss her there?
she's also. Anyways, Leo DiCaprio, Tom Holland, Dwayne Johnson. Honorable mention: Michael B. Jordan.
Michael B. Jordan.
That was
definitely not honorable
2022.
mention.
Oh, what's
so I don't know
no?
when Creed
Got-
came out.
Will Smith was good shot, bro, as your top 3. I had him outside.
I don't think it's a bad one, but I don't think it's a good one.
Man, let's find out,
No,
bro.
because I think we've all missed Kevin Hart.
No, nah.
I thought
Because
about
he
him,
gets
but
a lot of money, but I don't know if there was anything groundbreaking that was released. But those Netflix ones make good money.
thought
What was
about
that? The father one? The single
Fatherhood?
father one? Fatherhood. Yeah.
that was that a year, though?
Okay.
That was
All
time.
right.
Will Smith actually dropped 2
No, that
heavy
was
hitters.
lockdowns, yeah.
He also dropped the movie where there's an older, younger version of him.
Oh, the slap. I'm sorry.
The-
Pursuit of Happiness?
Nah,
Nah, it starts with G. I forgot what it's called.
the something man. Gemini man.
Yes, that's the one. Loki apparently did well, bro. Apparently got paid
heard
good
about
money.
that.
Yeah, I just don't know if it's
pretty
good.
bad.
Alrighty, well, you guys had actually a few that were crossed on each other's thing, which is pretty good. Which means
Daniel
we got a
Castle?
few winners. Sorry?
Everybody,
Was
Dwayne.
it
got a
Daniel
few-
Castle or
Few of
everybody?
you.
We got Dwayne across the
I
board.
think Dwayne is number 1.
I forgot what
First
you
of
said
all.
again, but
Alright,
all
just
right,
do
cool.
that,
So
man.
what we're gonna do top 5 and then work our way
Oh,
up. So we've
alright.
got 2, 3, 4,
What's
5.
fifth?
All right. In 5th position, we have Dwayne Johnson.
Damn.
Dwayne Johnson.
Wow.
But he didn't release
Number
anything.
5.
Messed up.
Bro, he didn't do Fast and Furious.
Dwayne Johnson. Yeah.
All
So
right,
he
cool.
was number 5.
I think no one won this one.
Alright, carry on.
Because he got Will Smith
All
in top
right,
3.
and then so Black Adam. Apparently, that was a movie that did very well,
Yes.
and that's
Black
why
Adam.
he's
The
put
DC
in
one.
top 5.
True.
All right, and then we've got number 4, Brad Pitt. So
What's Brad Pitt in?
untitled F1 movie.
And he also did the movie
Is that Ferrari versus Ford versus Ferrari or something?
Once Upon a Time in Hollywood as well.
Yeah, but that wasn't last year. That was like 2-3 years ago, bro.
That's a freaking decade ago.
Well, yeah, okay.
Yeah, top 3.
Top 3. In 3rd place,
This was
we've
me.
got someone actually said it.
Tom Holland.
Someone actually got it.
Actually, Will Smith, I think.
I think
Leonardo DiCaprio.
That's in the
Leonardo.
Leonardo.
He released a movie called Killers of the Flower Moon.
Didn't know that was what it was called?
Yes.
Wait, what's it
Apparently-
called?
Killers of the Flower Moon.
Yeah, yeah,
Apparently
I'm
it's a very
happy.
popular
Yeah.
movie.
Bro, how much does this guy charge that a movie we didn't hear about and he comes top 3?
He's also, he's
Apparently
Leo,
he made
bro.
30 million
Wow.
for that movie USD.
Is this the one?
Yeah.
No, okay, yeah, cool.
Yep.
All right, so I think I got
All
it
right,
right.
cool.
I think Tom
So
Cruise is
you've
2.
got that one right?
Yeah,
Same
Cruise.
perfect
Yeah,
spot
Tom
as well.
Cruise, yeah, perfect spot. 2
Beautiful.
points.
All right, number 2 goes to for the movie Emancipation.
Oh, no.
Will Smith.
Oh.
Will Smith did
Forgot
number
about that
2.
movie.
Good shout.
Will Smith came in.
And that was
number
your
2.
second or third?
Second.
Second,
Oh,
eh?
so spot as well? Did you? No. Oh, so sorry. All right.
Wait,
so
so,
go
wait,
one
so
for
far,
one for both.
so far we'll go
we
2-2.
all
Yeah,
got-
but he's got we got third. He's got second.
I got the higher one.
Yeah,
Wait, what?
he's in second. He got second. The second position. Will Smith.
But I don't know. Yeah, I know.
So
what
we're all
he's
on the
saying.
same
It's hard
points. That's what
Yeah,
I'm
you all
saying.
have
I'm
one.
saying.
Let's just keep it at that.
But I'm saying.
We'll figure it out.
So we'll just
figure it out.
calculate numbers, yeah. And then if we have tie breaks, we
We're not gonna because everyone put The Rock first, so I'm ahead technically.
yeah. But
Wait,
then
how
it
you ahead?
depends
I
on
don't-
what happens here now.
It does.
But
Depend.
she's not gonna say The Rock. Everyone
Yeah,
put The Rock first.
but-
Wait,
if
but she's
someone-
gonna say names
Name-
that
Oh,
we
yes,
have.
yes,
Yes,
yes.
that you have on your
And
list.
I already know I want
What
this.
George Clooney come through?
Clooney coming in clutch.
Hey guys,
All
give me
right,
my
so
flowers, man.
for number 1,
Big mess up.
this person apparently made 100 million USD
Robert
on
Downey Jr.
this
It's Top
movie.
Gun.
Mission Impossible.
The movie is Top Gun Maverick.
Yeah.
Tom Cruise,
That's-
number
yeah.
1
Oh,
position.
yeah, bro.
Fair enough, mate. Fair
Yeah,
enough. Fair
yeah,
enough, bro.
yeah.
This
Tom
guy,
Cruise
he
number
does,
one.
this guy doesn't
Number
work, bro. He does
one.
nothing with his time.
What a freaking loser.
He's not grinding, bro.
It's
He's
so
actually not
crazy
grinding.
how well that movie did.
Now that
Yeah.
movie, you guys ever seen it?
Bro,
Yeah, I've
Nah,
seen
nope,
it.
still haven't watched it.
You haven't seen it?
No,
You have?
Same.
I haven't watched
I've
the
seen
movie
it.
I watched it
so
twice.
long.
Yeah, it was actually
the
really
hell,
nice.
Bro, I love that movie, bro. Watch
I,
I'm watching Gold Class too, bro. It was
Marwa
good.
likes a movie enough. She convinces her clients they've never seen it.
That's what happens. Literally what happens.
Mad, bro. Yeah, mad. Wow, yeah.
That's a
Yeah.
good list.
So
That's
I
a good
think
list.
Carlos has took
Yeah,
the
he's
lead
got
for
three.
that
Yeah,
one.
wow, 3 points now.
Yeah.
He's got 3, bro.
Great stuff. Great
man,
stuff.
we move,
That's
we
our
move,
top
bro.
3 for
Are you
this week,
editing
guys.
a leaderboard into the videos and stuff or no?
No, it wasn't, but we can. But I don't know. They
alright,
have a
keep-
nice looking format. Yeah,
I'll
we'll
move
see.
on.
Yeah. But yeah, man,
So-
congratulations,
Beautiful.
brother.
Congrats,
you.
Carlos.
Congrats.
I just
You're
want you-
officially
yeah.
the least employed.
Yeah, bro. I mean, there was a period of time the guy was not working for. You know what I mean? Just did we know he had a job or not?
Just keep going
Just
to his
watching.
sister's house every day.
Right, yeah, clearly. You know what I'm saying?
Bro, I was making every single video around them times.
Watching all the movies that we
At
have.
1
man.
p.m. on a Wednesday. What?
What the heck?
I've been witnessing
Oh.
something. I mean, it's been going on for a minute, yeah, but I think it's stirring up a little bit more right now. I've been witnessing a bit of a social media discourse around a particular topic that I know Noor has no love for. I think a lot of. Oh, maybe you do. Mainly the animals, I think, is your problem. Though.
No, I don't care about this one either. Like, I know, this one I care a little bit
I
about.
care a little bit as
little
well.
bit, a little
As
bit.
custodians of the earth, God has graced us
Exactly, yes.
with. Within reason.
Yes.
Okay.
So,
I've been seeing a lot recently the Just Stop Oil movement,
Yeah.
obviously. Mainly as well, like in the past couple of weeks, I've been seeing so many of the just videos going on of like people gluing their
bus.
hands. The bus driver that just kept driving.
Yeah. Truck drivers as well.
I love it.
Truck drivers. Okay, so we're all horrible people because it seems like everybody's
Literally
on the
gluing
same
their hands onto the concrete.
Bro.
What does that achieve?
What do you
They
mean
can't
glue their
move.
hands?
And then they get in their cars to go home. You stupid dickheads.
Hey, they all walk home, all right? Or they ride their bicycle, man.
Woo.
And bro, I saw this funny ass video. We'll explain it obviously a little bit more. I saw this one funny ass video. They were blocking the car, and then someone goes, "It's a Tesla! Let him through." So they moved out the way and let the Tesla. He's a Tesla! And then let him through. I was like, bro, these guys, man.
Bro, you have to be so freaking unemployed and just like
That's why I saw Carlos in the
nothing's
video.
going on. That's where we found it. Nothing going on in your life to like spend that many hours in this way fighting.
Bro.
Come like it doesn't matter what cause, literally any cause. If you spend all your time just being a nuisance to society
Mess.
in order to resolve it, you're actually not doing anything.
So what? They're just standing in the middle of the street.
So this is what it is,
Bro,
man.
they sit in the middle of the sea.
In the UK specifically, there's been about over 100 particular like deals and projects that have already been essentially okayed by the UK government in like 2025, which is you know, all this fossil fuels kind of conversation. So your coal, your fossil fuels. What are the other fossil fuels, bro? Bro,
Isn't it just coal?
all those renewable
petrol.
energy things. Yeah, your petrol, your gas. Sorry, gas, oil. There we go.
Yeah.
Thank goodness, man.
Thank God for dinosaurs.
Yo, when I deep that they mean fossils,
Yeah.
fueling, but I also think they're such liars.
How many dinosaurs were there?
And how big,
How big were these dinosaurs?
Explain it to the people.
bro, they're liars, man.
Bro.
Anyways, yeah. So the UK government has okayed over 100 like projects to continue mining fossil fuels and stuff like that, right? So, and that's about 2025. I think that all kind of kicks off. It's in the North Sea or whatever it is, yeah.
Yeah.
And then the whole, what is it called again? Just Stop Oil
Stop.
movement is to say, yo, don't kick off these projects. Well, sure enough, there's already things going on. We can't stop the projects that are already happening, whatever. But let's look into more renewable ways to achieve right? Like let's not okay these projects that are all gonna happen. And they're also they were sponsored or started by a company in the US that trains climate change activists and stuff like that, provides funding, all that kind of stuff there. They've also linked up with a company in Britain that already exists, which is like Britain, far out, man. It's I'm gonna have to find it, man. But it's another company about this whole climate change kind of stuff, right? So yeah, what they do, they've done some crazy stuff about stopping a lot of like sports shows. So there was like a pool or snooker tournament that they stopped. A tennis grand slam. I think it was a grand slam that they
Was the snooker one where they went and like threw stuff all
like
over
the powder.
table?
Yeah.
But like that stuff, I'm swinging.
Okay, no, hold that thought. Yeah, hold that thought. They've done paint or soup at like the Van Gogh paintings and stuff.
Yeah.
Glitter. And then there was another one where they put powder. It was in Sweden, I think it was. They threw powder on a it's not called Dancing with the Stars over there, but like a Dancing with the Stars type of show there.
Yeah.
The camera operator just used the camera. You know the big cameras with the arms, like the ones that were at Promised Land, bro. Whoom. So you don't really see it on the footage of the show.
You hear it. You know what happened, but you wish you saw it.
You just see the camera do whoom.
Yeah.
Cameraman too fast.
Cameraman, we know where he was standing with that, yeah? So they've done all those kind of things. And then obviously they have the public, what do you call it? Demonstrations of the silent protests where they'll sit down on the road or they'll glue their hands to roads. Obviously, this is not new. People have been doing this for time. This happens in America, like I mentioned. We don't really see that too tough in Australia.
Not just sitting on the
oil.
roads, but whenever you drive towards South Melbourne on the, you know where like Chapel Street ends?
Mm-hmm.
The Haps on Chapel Street ends, and there's like the Astor Theatre. You know that?
Yeah.
Towards just before it, there's like the crossing bridge on top.
I was gonna say, is it a bridge?
They always stand on top of that with their signs. And I'm just like,
is that the bridge with the cage? No, different one. Lost my mind.
maybe.
Lost my mind.
That sounds very peaceful.
Yeah.
Very, very peaceful.
Well, who the people
What
that?
they're doing. The bridge, standing on the
It's like
bridge.
you just
You're
drive
not
through and you're like, oh,
This
man,
is just
Yeah,
you're
yeah.
up early for
this.
that? Okay, whatever. And
Yeah.
you just keep
Bro.
driving.
So yeah, they get in the front of the trucks. There's videos of buses that they're in front of. Yeah, trucks. Like I said, those ambulances, fire trucks, the Tesla, like I mentioned as well.
I think that's the one that bugs me a lot when it's in the way of like ambulances, or there was one where it's like the mum needed to get her baby to the hospital.
we're
or
watching
something.
that
It's
one
just
as
like,
well.
yo, come on, man.
Eventually, I think they get out of the no, because social media, bro.
I would run over people.
Bro, so this is what I was gonna say. Everyone is a better person than me. I'm a peaceful person, as well. But something, bro, I started envisioning I have a bally in the car.
Baseball bats, everything.
Bro, because I'm like, how are people, and then it's even the civilians that stop the other people that are pulling people off the road. Yeah. So people are like, someone came in and they all, clearly they've been told, yo,
Interlock.
if people are, they're like, yo, they're interlock as well. But they're like, if people are like aggressive or trying to put, just like, whatever, let them do that. As soon as they've dropped you on the side of the road,
You get up and
crawl right
run.
back, It's crazy. I'm seeing an old man crawling, all this kind of stuff. But I'm like, bro, you're 67.
You're about to be a fossil fuel.
You get what I'm saying?
Yeah, that's crazy.
Bro. But I'm like, everyone's better than me because how are they not enraged? Because
It infuriates you.
Infuriates me in like the inconvenience of my day. Obviously, there's bigger things
I'm
going
not
on.
having it, bro. I'm not having
I
it.
can't conceive.
I'm not having it.
I can't see myself just sitting there
Waiting.
waiting,
Yeah, for them
Waiting.
to move.
knowing that they have all the time in the world.
Bro,
I could be going, bro. I could be going to somewhere non-important as well, but I'm still like, bro,
it's the
my
fact,
day stopped.
It's the fact holding up traffic makes more emissions.
No, literally,
In the
everyone is
areas
just
and that,
And
yeah.
then you just wind down your window, pissed off. Guys, my petrol's on 0. I need to get to the petrol station.
Bro, you start revving it even as well, man.
So what are the people doing that need to get through? Like, what's happening?
Bro, some people are like obviously edging, but edging their car through.
like driving very slow, but like, pushing
driving
them.
slow but pushing them. I saw this woman get moved, bro, by the car.
Yeah.
Right? There's a lady's leg
I
got
love
run
it.
over.
I love it.
A guy, you know how cars get sometimes wider at the back? So the guy's all good as the first half of the car goes past.
Yep.
The back half kicks in. Bro. Copped it, he spun around like Sonic, bro.
The thing is, you realize they're not willing to die for the cause, so they're gonna move.
Everybody gets up and
eventually.
run.
They
Bro,
get up
that's
and
the
move.
bus one, the bus one.
They sit and they're like, oh my God, what's he doing? What's he doing? Like, what do you think he's doing?
Yeah.
And they start putting their palm to their ears, bro. Getting out of there quick,
Well, that's
man.
what I'm saying. If we move like we don't care,
Yeah.
they're gonna move.
But I was just wondering, I was like, damn, bro, like, why do I not have this vim for the environment? Like, I believe we should look after this place that we're here, Half of me is like, I'm going to be gone. And you guys already know how I sit with future generations for the most part.
Maybe I don't care what
I'm
leaves
out of
behind,
here, bro. You know what I mean? But for the most part, you want to leave something beautiful, good, whatever. But a part of me is just like, how did you get to the point of this much care and love for it, or what am I not getting? Where am I going wrong that I'm not understanding that? The gravity of what's going on. Obviously, people. I don't think. To be honest, I don't think a lot of people actually understand what people mean when they say climate change and global warming as well.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
No one does the proper
you explain
research.
Can I explain it? I don't think I understand what. Global warming is just about the CO2 emissions, right? I mean, obviously, it ends up forming that kind of methane. Do you mean or CO2? Like carbon dioxide?
No, but isn't the methane a problem as well?
Yeah, the meth.
The cows
meth,
farting?
bro. Yeah, the cows farting. That's what we learned in primary school. When the cows fart, bro.
Yeah.
I can see why though. They're very adamant about stopping things right now.
Okay, why? If you can see it, explain it.
No, it just in terms of, I don't know the correct terminology. You know, Greta will probably be better at explaining it for us. But when you see, like, when they talk about Antarctica and how the sea levels are like rising and all that type of stuff, you know, even here we're seeing, I don't know.
Come on, dig deep.
Like,
You're in your bag.
it is an issue. Global warming is an issue. Climate change is an issue. It might not affect us directly right now, but it's affecting the things around us. And that's the thing that we don't understand. We don't look too deeply in it because it's not affecting your everyday in terms of like...
Okay.
Like, you can't see the effects of it immediately.
Yes, I can.
You, like... Yes, no, you can't. Not to the extent of you
want me to
caring.
agree with you or not?
Not to the extent of you caring. You can't see it.
I care so much.
Because if we saw, let's just say, what could happen? What could climate...
Like if suddenly summer was cold and winter was hot.
Yeah.
Yeah, sure. Like if something like that where it actually affected you directly, we would probably be, you know, protesting and doing all this stuff with them as well.
No?
All right, interesting.
I would.
Let me finish.
I feel what you're saying.
Let me finish explaining real quick. Obviously, what the science behind it, apparently, this is the science of it, yeah, is we're trapping a lot of the heat, right, that's coming in from the sun.
Into the ozone layer.
Yep. Keep cooking, bro. Is it? No. Okay. Because of
I don't understand something.
Because of the what do you call it? The CO2 emissions. It's just in the I don't know what layer of the atmosphere it is that these things stay in. You know, you got the stratosphere, the whatever sphere, all them spheres. It's resting there, and it's kind of essentially causing this film, right, over the Earth, stopping the heat from. Yeah.
Question: what do trees produce so that we can breathe?
Bro, don't do all that.
No. It's a real question. What is it? I
don't
want to be
oxygen.
wrong. It's oxygen.
Yeah.
Okay.
They produce oxygen.
So and then
water.
we
Hills being
breathe
true.
out
CO2.
Yeah.
So what? We're just breathing too much?
No.
Like, is this where they're saying no? Because I'm not being funny. Like, is this where they're saying overpopulation, yada yada?
Overpopulation ties into maybe the resourcing of the Earth kind of conversation a bit
I
more
hear that.
compared to the global warming part.
Yeah.
Global warming part comes from us burning these fossil fuels. A byproduct of that is CO2.
Okay.
A lot of the emissions that come from what we use, like our gas at home, all that kind of stuff, CO2, etc. You know
How do we combat CO2?
So this is the thing.
What do we do instead?
I remember I was
Like, do we break it down or something? C and O's.
I know what you mean. I know what you're saying. Yeah. Like as in,
Bro, you guys are laughing, but I'm a problem solver.
You think no one's had this conversation?
I like those
Oh,
thoughts.
yeah,
It's like, okay,
actually
cool, this is the problem,
funny.
but how can we solve this?
Yeah, there has to be a conversation. I mean, if we can create rain in the sands of Dubai, what can we do that also can manipulate how CO2 is potentially broken down, what do you call it, in the atmosphere or whatever.
Yeah.
I think I was looking into this at one point, I forgot. There's actually conversations or science or experiments in that line there for sure. But people are saying, you know, more of the looking into the renewable resourcing where like you're using
The windmills.
like bacteria and things like that to create power, or you obviously have hydropower, but it's like how much water can you know what I mean? Where's the facilities to be able to do it? Bro, it's
Well, I mean, look, we asked those questions, but that's what these guys are trying to do. They're trying to stop these big projects from happening and creating more issues and telling them, hey, instead of producing this and putting this out into the world, why don't we try and find a renewable, you know, environmentally friendly way of doing it?
Do you think we've been having this conversation for too long without enough, like, advances?
I was talking to a really old white guy ages ago about this as well, man.
that's
And
a
a lot of
old
them are
white
quite strong on the Australian specifically in regards to like your typical true blue that you think about, man, from back in my day, bro, the Earth has always been warming. You know what I mean? Like that's where a lot of them stand with that kind of.
Okay, because this is what I was gonna say. Like before, when you were saying like, oh, you know, if it starts affecting us, the Earth gets hot or whatever. But I'm like, okay, so what went wrong for ice ages to happen?
Apparently, that was a big meteor, wasn't it? That caused a lot of heat from when the meteor came down, and then it led to a lot of cooling of the Earth, allegedly. So the heat that came up from the meteor hitting the water.
You guys just want me to believe anything.
I think I was double checking that.
Like, okay, how does that make sense? So right now, if I boil water, and then I put it on the side,
you got to look
cubes?
at the whole cycle of water as well. I can't remember. I'm talking WAS right now.
Yeah.
Is this the meteor?
No, it's
Ice Age?
The Ice Age.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh,
So it says, in general, it is felt that ice ages are caused by a chain reaction of positive feedbacks triggered by periodic changes in the Earth's orbit around the sun.
Wait, what?
So these feedbacks involving the spread of ice and the release of greenhouse gases work in reverse to warm the Earth up again when the orbital cycle shifts back.
Bro, Mal finished me at positive feedback. I said, what, the sun's saying? Good job or what? You're doing great. Oh, man. Positive.
But like, as in, we could still technically say that that's something wrong with the warmth of the globe, right?
Apparently so.
So it's like clearly this is not our first rodeo. As a what's it called? What's this thing called? A planet.
A planet. Yeah.
What's this thing called?
I think.
So then why are we like? I'm not saying we shouldn't take it seriously,
I
right?
know.
But it's like, why are we so stressed? Like, if this is just the cycles that it goes on.
Because I think it is an issue. It is a problem, and we should be stressed, right? It's just the changes
I
are very.
want to make it very clear. I'm not saying we shouldn't be.
No,
I'm just
I know.
playing
I think because
the devil's advocate.
the changes are very like
Anyway.
not minor, but they're happening in like small kind of portions. So I'm just.
I mean,
trying to
there's
rubbish right here, but-
countries going underwater now, allegedly.
yeah,
Countries have been going underwater for a long time.
Atlantis.
It has to be.
The Netherlands.
but I think it's also, in order to make these changes, it is actually going to be very expensive as well. Like if you think about organic foods are very expensive.
Okay.
And that's meant to be good for
There is no
the
reason for
environment.
this stuff to be expensive, though. There's actually no reason for it to be expensive. Like, we set the market prices on everything. I think that's the other thing. It's like, if this stuff was that serious, right, then you would encourage people to... Because at the end of the day, I'm on a salary. My wife's on a salary, whatever. That's our household income. We're not going to go beyond our means just to make this world exist a little bit longer, maybe.
Maybe.
Right?
That's facts. That's
how it-
facts. Yeah, I see that.
Like, my dad works in this stuff, whatnot, right? All this green building, all this kind of stuff is the whole thing, right? And even he says, he's like, you do the maths on these solar panels and stuff. For the average household, it doesn't make sense.
Yeah.
Right? Like, until it makes sense, until it's, you're actually going to save or make a little
heaps,
bit,
yeah.
right? Then cool, switch over. But it's like, why would I sell that to somebody? In reality, it takes 30 years for the panels to pay you back, but you have to change them after 10 years.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? All this kind of stuff. So it's like, when it comes down to the end person, and we're all like this about every single issue, it's all cool until it starts hitting our pockets. And that's what the companies are like, and that's what everything's like. My thing is, okay, if this stuff is really what we need to change the world, the companies can make it affordable. They really can. If it's okay, we need to eat more organic food, okay, then make more organic food, the norm. Like, what does that
Make it
cost?
more affordable,
What's
yeah.
why is an organic
Why is it?
tomato
Let's
more
freaking... This guy needs a campaign, bro.
Bro, I'm telling you, put me
This is his
campaign.
campaign. Why isn't it freaking
Carl's my
organic?
lawyer? The world is gonna change.
Bro, change the
President
world,
and vice
bro.
president, bro.
Hey, you need a campaign, bro. Oh, no, I was going to say Barack and Biden, but it was the other way around, wasn't it? Yeah. But okay.
Good work.
We don't see color, yeah.
Thank you.
But I think what Ma was saying was sort of correct, where it's like people don't see the immediate effect of the change right now.
Yeah.
Right? And it sort of goes a lot with what Daniel says, like, when I'm gone, I'm gone. I don't really care about
The
the
next
generation that I
generation.
leave behind, or I don't care about this.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? And I think that is the reality for some people as well in terms of how they view it, which is up to you in terms of how you view it. You know what I mean? Some people do have the mentality of, I want this place to be a good place, even after I leave. Some people's like, bro, I don't care.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
I think even like it's tough. obviously you can enforce things and people don't get a say anymore, right? Like, for example, like the plastic bags at Coles and stuff. And that's one of those ones where it's like, it's cheap enough that people don't throw up a fuss.
Yeah.
But when you really think about it, like, every trip is now, like, this is not a big deal, but it's like every trip is like $50 to a dollar more expensive at least, right? But also it went from the plastic bags that were free to those recyclable plastic bags to the paper bags now, which are so small.
And they rip.
And they rip that you have to buy 2 or 3 at least with every shop, right? And then it's like, no one reuses those, right? So it's like, what are we really doing here, right? As in, most people, I don't know, I'd say 50% of people.
Oh, we use them for our recycling actually at home.
Yeah.
Yeah, I just realized.
Yeah.
That goes crazy, actually.
That's it.
But it's like, it's not enough for anyone to kick up a fuss over. But when you really look at it, you're like, to be honest, bro, these corporations just found a new way to make money.
No,
Actually,
for sure.
I remember I actually bought something from Coles and I was trying to pull like these huge water bottles. She was like, "No, you have to carry them."
Yeah, I mean, bro, what do you think?
I know, but
This is why I started taking the Coles basket home.
But hold on.
No, hold on.
Wait. Why didn't you have a trolley, bro? Like,
bro,
no. Do you guys hear what he's saying?
No. I'm on his side.
It's just
You've never put a water bottle carton into a bag.
I've
two
said
big
like
bottles.
two big
Okay,
bottles.
Bro,
You
this
know
is
what
why
I
he
mean?
can't join the presidential parliament. He's not a listener.
This lady told me.
You think politicians are listening?
I understand what she said makes sense, but I'm like, what's the point?
You have to
Now
carry
I'm
this,
walking
sir.
into the car holding 2 bottles like this, and I can't even put the milk
Yeah.
Inside,
in the thing.
Woe is me.
Just
Nah,
doesn't
that's why I
make
started taking
sense.
the Coles basket home, bro.
Bro, hey, not a
be
bad
dumb.
It
shit.
stays in my house.
Bro, there's that one photo on my Instagram of us holding the Woolies one as well. Even
Bro,
though he stole.
honestly,
Did we
so many
steal that? Bro,
Honestly, that's
man.
not a bad shot, bro. I need that.
Crazy. In line with that, then, I just came to my mind right now. What's your guys' positive contribution to this world? Like, what do you do regularly that you're like, this is for future generations, or this
Future
is,
generations.
or this
Future.
is saving? You know what I mean? Like, this is my contribution, and if everyone else was,
Doing this, it could lead to.
then we're good. But think existentially as well if you want. You know what I mean? Beyond just your recyclings, whatever. Like if you now want to say your positive contribution is let's
humor.
say, or people's mental health, etc., them kind of things there.
Oh, we'll go dive into that.
You can get into that as well, man.
Yeah, all right.
My presence is a presence.
It's great.
You're so annoying.
It's
Yeah,
great.
actually.
Damn, that's actually hard to think of.
Positive contributions to
Positive
society.
contribution.
Wow.
Do you have one?
Hey man, ask the question, bro. While I cook, let me let you
Like it's following the
He's a politician. He's a politician.
following the rules is not a contribution, is it?
What you say?
Following the rules. is not.
Oh, I like that.
Okay, yeah, no, run on
That's
it. Run,
the words
run.
of a man that has no ambitions in life.
No, like example. It's very simple. But if everyone does it,
Drive
Like-
the speed limit.
yeah, legit. That's like
Bro, don't you dare try and act like you drive the speed limit right now.
whoa.
Bro, man's got this guy, you two. But
Carlos drives the speed limit.
Yeah, I
Carlos
actually do.
speeds
I put that thing on cruise
Every
control,
single
bro.
time.
Carlos
my
just doesn't know how to
sister-
change lanes in time. Do you remember when
we almost
we nearly
crashed?
collapsed the whole freaking...
No, bro, the whole freeway almost died that day, bro. No, bro, you went from the 4th lane to the exit lane, bro.
And he went over that island where there's
That was a one-time
And I
thing.
swear we even heard him through his window 7 cars away. Oopsie.
Bro, I hit the brakes. The person in front of me,
Bro.
Noah almost kissed my vehicle, bro.
Bro.
And I was like, I hope Noah doesn't think
I
I
nearly
caused
into
it.
Daniel, bro.
So you can't say following the rules.
I didn't want you to get the hit from me, bro. I thought you thought I couldn't drive.
No, we were on the phone at that point.
Bro,
we were on the phone and we said, damn, what did Carlos do?
And one-time thing only, you know what I mean?
Papa, you speed, bro.
I
Yeah,
forgot. Whoa. No, I should
You do. My sisters were in the car when you took them home one day, and they said, "Hey, bro, Carlos was driving at 1:30, allegedly."
Whoa, allegedly.
That's such a. What do you do?
Don't put
Allegedly.
his business out
La.
Allegedly, bro.
I'll put that thing on cruise control, man.
You don't know how to use it, bro.
So I
Cruise
think- I
control
think-
at 1:30.
Nah,
there. I think you need to rethink yours.
Nah,
your
cruise
contribution.
control.
No, okay, but I
But I like
understand.
that
But
answer.
that's
That
a
is
good
a
one,
one
yeah,
of five.
for sure.
I like that
so
answer.
being just a good civilian.
Yeah, like actually just following.
Yeah.
I make a podcast, my friends.
Oh man,
What else is there? though?
run.
What?
Where can you go? Do you think
She
like?
does that?
Hey,
Need
provide
an
entertainment
explanation?
for people.
Yeah. No,
All
yeah.
that.
Damn, I don't know. It's hard. It sounds conceited to go like, oh, I think.
I don't think it's a
A
conceited
sense
thing.
of humor is like good for society.
Oh, that's fine.
I think it is. It is.
But then I'm
People
like,
have
damn,
said
do I
it to
not
you. They've
offer more than
confirmed it.
this?
So.
Yeah.
Am I a clown?
What are my services?
Am I a
bro?
jester?
You might be the court jester.
Clown.
What do you guys think? No, let's finish this and then
All
we'll
right,
go.
all right.
Yeah.
Look,
So what's your it's just podcast?
I'll say sense of humor and just like lightheartedness.
Okay. Yep.
What would I say? I think I'm the type of person, I provide a safe space for people.
so everyone's going existential.
I'm very
right?
calm. I mean, because you brought it up, that's the only thing that I can really think about right now. But a safe space for people. Yeah. And that's my contribution, you know?
What if I needed a safe space, but you hung up the phone number, bro?
Why'd you do that? Because I provide a safe space. And that's my contribution. You just made it so unsafe in here.
Because it's a
Like
big
no one can
contribution.
disagree with you.
Yeah. Manipulative,
Guys,
bro.
it's a safe space. But yeah, because you mentioned the mental health thing, and I was like, yeah, I feel like I do contribute in terms of like giving people safe space to offload and
That was
do
a
all
good
of that.
one.
So
I hate littering, bro.
Oh, shut up.
I hate it. I just can't. Don't. What?
Not that
what,
many
litter?
people do.
Do you reckon?
Not that many people do.
I don't think.
yeah,
people,
a lot
I
of
don't think a
people
lot of
don't
people
actually,
do
that one is
they
pretty
don't
clean, bro.
actually.
because people have jobs that they have to pick up the rubbish. As
Yeah,
well,
just
bro.
nah. To be honest, even
Okay, so
at
you're
other areas.
either way, you're either keeping it clean or you're adding to the economy. Yeah, like if it's someone's
that's
job
true,
to
true.
clean it up, then you're just making more jobs.
Yeah, true.
You just need I'm a freaking politician. I'm a politician.
But yeah, I hate littering. I'm
Okay.
serious about my recycling. In regards to if it's recyclable, go in here. Marwa's a bit funny sometimes.
Oh, I'm
Wait,
very
I literally
unserious about
take
that
out
one.
you do well now. You
I
do.
take out the
Shut.
bins. What do you mean?
Hold
well?
up.
What do you mean?
Saturday morning, we're at your house.
Yeah, what happened?
Zupa dupas.
Super duper.
I took your one and my one when we were done, and I said, "Bro, does this go in the recycle or the bin?" And he goes, bin."
I said put in the bin because we weren't sure, so I don't want to put in the recycling, and now it's contaminated.
Okay. I understand your heart now.
Come on, that's literally what went through my head.
Because
He's a meddling kid.
Maybe it's because
he's a meddling kid.
maybe because we got to the same conclusions. I just bin.
Yeah.
But I was just like, because stuff it.
But he didn't have the heart behind him.
no, dude.
Said they
At
have the
all.
heart.
His heart's in the wrong place, bro.
The recycle is a good one.
Yeah, that is a good one. Very.
But no, I feel like it's an interesting
What about
conversation.
like youth
people ask.
program? You guys offer that to society.
Yeah,
True.
There's all them things there, whatever as well, bro. You know.
Yeah.
But I don't know. I think people should ask themselves that question sometimes, man.
What about contributing?
What are you contributing? One, to be a check, but also to know press into that as well.
Is it bad if you're not contributing anything?
I'm not gonna lie. I think it is. I think
I
it
don't
is.
think it
bro.
is.
I don't know, man. So just
Like,
Why are you part of society and you're not part of society?
What do you mean?
yeah, that's
I mean, me
yeah.
contributing to society could be, I'm not a menace in society. When I go out, I'm not a menace to people. You know,
wait, so what do you
I'm
think
not causing disturbance or whatever. So I'm contributing in that way. Why do I have to
an
go?
active
Why do I?
contribution.
Yeah, why do I have to go out of my
Yeah,
way
that's
to
true.
Contribution.
contribute
That contribution is
something?
different. Like,
Why do I have to go out of my way to make a contribution?
because
I'm
lucky
just
my
living.
answer was lucky a cop out answer. To be honest, if
Yeah,
you
yeah,
think
yeah,
about
yeah,
it,
yeah.
like if I was to follow the rules, like I'm just following the rules.
Yeah, you're doing the bare
Like you
minimum.
do normal.
Like,
Yeah,
I pay
exactly.
my
Everyone's
taxes.
supposed
which
to
is
follow
technically
rules.
not contributing.
Exactly. Everyone's supposed to
society.
follow rules. Everyone's supposed to recycle
Yeah.
and all of that stuff. So you're not really going
contribution
out
is
of your way to contribute.
yeah.
So I think again, lads.
Do you have a community organization?
You didn't say that one though.
Get out of here, man.
Contribution, yeah.
Was it you that was about to say something, though?
This guy.
If we were in medieval times,
Okay.
what role do you think you would play around the castle?
This question.
Oh, I love
So like,
To
obviously
myself.
there's like the royal family or whatever, like the king, the queen, the
Yeah,
prince,
yeah.
princess, all that. You've got the maids, you've got the blacksmiths, you've got the,
those guys are
the
the blacks.
chefs. Oh, you've got the blacks as well. You've got the,
gardeners.
jesters,
Yeah.
you've got the gardeners, you've got the
Executioners.
executioner.
Yeah.
Who else do you have?
The guards.
Guards.
Yeah, the
Yep.
knights, them type of people
Knights,
there.
yeah.
You have
You said cooks and that as well?
yep.
Bakers, because they were different.
Yep.
Okay, cool.
So what do you mean? Like, what role do we want to play?
What role do you think you would actually fit in?
Right.
Forget, everyone would say, I want to be the king, but no, what would you actually
I actually love this question because every time I'm watching like anime and all that, I'm like, what character would I be if I was in this world?
I know what
You know?
I'd be. I'd be the butler. I would love to be a butler.
Chief butler as well, though? Like, you know what I mean?
Oh yeah, I'm bossing
Of
the
the head
other.
of the butlers.
Yeah. I would love to do that. But then it's also like you get access to
Can you be that?
certain. I know because it's
black?
usually a guy.
It's a man.
It's usually a man's role. Maybe maid then.
Yes.
I'd be the maid then, and the head.
This guy's so stupid.
Yeah, this guy.
Wait,
We
what
all
did he
thought the
say?
same thing. This guy
I
just
thought
thought
it was like
something.
because you're black,
Oh.
bro. I
I did not think of
That
that
could
at
be
all.
too, because I'm black. I don't think I've
No,
ever
we're
seen
in
black
a
butler.
good medieval society.
Okay.
Just yeah.
Inclusive.
No, but to be maybe they were moving wild back in the days.
Yeah, they definitely were.
But with the racism,
We don't know that. We like
I mean,
as
from
in-
everything you've seen, history, movies, all of that. When have you seen a black?
because there was the point in time
when
when
people were
societies, people had riches and
Yes.
societies existed, recognizing that this, you know what I'm
riches
saying?
are
Riches are
we
riches.
the
Money,
richest.
money
Yes.
spoke. Yeah, but because you think about your, you know what I mean, like when Mali was popping in that regard there and all that kind of stuff. But yeah. So it's not because you're black. All right. So the roles,
So maid. I can see Marwa as
I
maid,
think
but
that
like
would
a
be-
the chief maid.
yeah.
Yeah. Yeah.
I know
Do that.
not like nannying. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like a housekeeper.
What?
Like no, the one that runs the house.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? That's sort
So
of-
chief maid.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I don't want to say one because you guys are
And
gonna
now
say no.
she's chief's mate.
There we go. Okay. Oh, sorry.
I don't say one. You're not gonna say no, bro.
Bro, I feel like I
What
don't
is it?
think.
I'm hand of the king, bro.
Hand of the king.
Yeah.
Like his right hand.
So what do you do?
The
to
right
him?
hand king.
He's
What,
right
what do you
hand.
right hand to the king? Relax it. You need to relax. But you know what I mean? Like advisory board.
But yeah.
Yeah, I can see that.
Okay, like running errands and
What?
Oh no.
I'm not an executive assistant. I'm the hand of the king,
Yeah,
bro.
Okay,
yeah,
so
give-
people
give
go
the
through
king
you
advice.
to get to him.
When
type of-
something comes like, my lord, listen to him. Yeah,
You know what I'm saying?
He,
Like-
he might be saying something good. Let's
at the
listen.
table,
Do you see what I'm
yeah,
saying?
Yeah,
at the
alright,
table.
Like, got the ear of the king.
Oh, like Joseph.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Daniel
that's
at a
cool.
point in time. Oh my gosh. I should have been the hand of
Hand
the
of
king.
the
in
king
my life.
could work.
You know, yeah?
That's a good one.
Okay, no disagreements. Thank you, guys.
Like,
I'll take it.
I don't know. I feel like this guy could pull off priest.
Priest?
Priest is crazy.
Nah, cause medieval times but the only thing
They
is,
were, hey,
but
it was the church
was-
and the crown, bro.
for
you know what I
legit,
mean?
church and crowd was
Church and crown,
for
bro.
sure.
Wow,
What would you be?
me. Yeah, man. Ooh. Could probably pull off like, could probably like a knight. You know what I mean?
He's getting chefed up,
knight?
bro. He's getting chefed up.
I could see it.
But I don't want to be on the field. I don't know.
One joust. my heart.
Why was I thinking joust as well, bro? I'm like, not even on the battlefield,
Nah,
bro.
the
Man's doing up the play. Gets finished during the joust.
But the thing is, I don't want to be on the field. I don't know.
I don't know why. Carls would fall off his horse all the time.
Bro, Haval horse, bro.
No, don't kill me.
Nah,
Get out of here, man.
I'm trying to command, but from the castle, bro.
I could see
Cheval
that. I
means-
could see
oh, in
that.
French, guys. I was really.
Oh my
I'm
gosh.
doing high IQ
level.
jokes the last few episodes.
That's the first one I
I
ain't
need to
caught.
stop doing a podcast with idiots.
That's the first one I ain't caught, bro. Cheval, wow.
But yeah, I'm trying to command from the castle, though.
Yeah.
Oh, okay, yeah. Like, so
see
Lord
it, I see
Commander.
it.
What
Yeah,
about
yeah, they come to
you?
me.
Could be like one of the alligators in the moat.
This guy.
Well, the guy operating the drawbridge, bro. That's your
Oh
Oh,
my god.
Nah, come on, man.
do
And you do it well.
He can never leave himself.
He'll do it well.
Doesn't have the documents.
Bro, not even documents, bro. Actually, he can just put it down himself and then. I'll say he can never leave, but he can just put the drawbridge down and leave, huh?
Bro.
That's another high level joke.
It's all right, man.
You can never leave.
What would you
Yeah.
be?
Jester for sure.
Court jester, huh?
Okay, I see.
Yeah. Like playing the ukulele as well,
pretty-
kind of
Just,
court jester.
Nah, just worried for my life. If I don't make you guys laugh,
Yeah.
Daniel's gonna send them to kill me.
I do
Because, bro, you don't watch these movies, bro? I
Dead ass.
thought it was funny. Yeah, I finish you.
All right.
Just like that.
That's a good
It's
one.
just what I mean. It's interesting because movies show us all these things, but
We don't know what it was
genuinely don't know what
Yeah.
history
What's like.
holds. You know what I mean? Like, and all these time periods that we think about. You think about your ancient Egypt, your ancient Rome, your medieval times, and all these type of things. And I'm constantly like, yo, wow. You know, I remember I asked the question one time, like, which time period would we have loved to exist in as well?
Yeah.
And we typically mainly see the highlights that come out of these time periods, but
But
clearly
that day
there
to
was
day,
madnesses on the day to
that'd
day.
be hard, bro.
Even today, because there was a crazy news story, right? And I wasn't necessarily desensitized. Someone had like passed away or whatever. A body was found somewhere, right? Crazy story. And I was not that I was desensitized to it, but someone has passed away, yeah. And in my mind, I'm like, almost slipped into like what's that phrase from a movie? Is that every day, B? Or something like that. I slipped into that a little bit, yeah.
Painful.
But then I was like, yo, there was a period of time where, even now, obviously, with what we're seeing going on around the world, right? But regularly, like, he just copped the Black Plague, bro.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah, the bubonic one got him.
Oh, the flu.
Do you know what I mean? Oh, the flu. Oh, he had a cold.
It's not even that. I was reading Exodus yesterday. You know when Pharaoh's like, make sure you just throw every Hebrew boy in the river?
Yeah.
Damn.
What?
Wow.
Yeah, down. What was it?
Like, I was visualizing
two below or something like that.
I was like bro, just imagine you just every day you're just seeing a baby wash up on the banks of the river or whatever.
And that's regular,
Eh,
bro. That's what I'm thinking, man. Like, we've
Very
actually
weird times.
we've existed through some existed through some hectic periods of time in humanity, and experienced just wildnesses as well, kind of thing. You know what I'm saying? But in terms of ever being able to know what exactly went down in periods of time, like we just.
But I think that's why it's so important to preserve as much as we can, because like, so I was watching this video today. They were talking about it on Rogan's podcast like ages ago. But it's so when ISIS like took over Iraq and stuff, they went and destroyed pretty much all these like historical monuments and statues and like just pretty much everything that was historical, they destroyed it, right? And the whole thing was like, this doesn't align with extreme Islamic values kind of things, having these kind of, statues and all these kind of things and whatnot. But it's like, when you do something like that, like you mess up all we have of those time periods. You know what I mean? I think that's why even when you were saying before, like they're throwing oil at the Van Gogh paintings and stuff, like it's, in my eyes, it's genuinely criminal because you're messing up what we have of the defining moments of humanity.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like that is on the level of, I don't know, like I think it's hard when we're living in it to see something that way, but it's like there must be some sort of building that we all kind of go, man, this is just a beautiful marker of our existence at this time. You know what I mean? Of the last 150 years. And then in 10 years, if someone comes over and goes, nah, let's just knock it down. Like, you know what I mean? You're ruining, this human experience should be something that we just keep building on.
Yeah, of course.
You know what I mean? As opposed to, we have no idea what was, we have no idea what all the, you know what I mean? And just, I don't know.
I think history does provide like context as well, ultimately.
Yeah.
The problem being where you can't confirm.
You can't decipher everything.
You know what I mean? Or decipher particular things and stuff like that. But it does provide context because you don't know where you're going if you don't necessarily know where you kind of came from and a lot of things there. So it's interesting. Yeah, because part of me is always sometimes I'm like, just figure out what we got in front of us right now. Let's build to the future. But honestly, if you don't look at learnings of what's gone on before us and things like that, you actually can't move towards any of that kind of future. But real quick, I was going to say, it is where I can see how some truth surely exists in what we know of what's gone down is because we already now pass on stories in our own existence right now too, you know what I mean? Like we tell stories of things that happen in high school. We tell stories of things now, and we're going to continue telling those stories in the future, even things that we're experiencing and seeing or witnessing in the world right now. Coronavirus being a major example of that, you know what I'm saying? Like there will be a podcast X amount of years down the line saying, there's no way they locked them up, you know what I mean? But where, do you know what I'm saying? No, there's no way that, they had social bubbles. What is that?
Yeah.
You know what I mean? But like, as conversations go on down the line in our existence, in future generations, that's how it gets passed on. So that's why I'm like, storytelling is an ancient art. We didn't invent that here or invent that now. So clearly, there has to be validity in some certain stories because we're just humans that were then existed then and humans that exist now. Storytelling existed in between all of that. You know?
I think though, when there is storytelling and there's some level of evidence of it, it makes it like. It's not just now I know this. It's like I can also at some point visit this if I choose to. You know what I mean? So, for example, you hear about the Aztecs, and then you can go to the Aztec pyramids. You hear about the ancient
I get
Egyptians.
about all the stuff in the Bible as well sometimes, man.
Yeah.
Well, what do you mean? Like when it does exist?
Yeah, regards to the
absolutely.
times and places
Absolutely.
and all
But like,
that.
for example, there's some things like there's the Hanging Gardens of Babylon, right? They don't exist anymore.
I did a freaking school project on that,
It's
bro.
beautiful.
Amazing.
It's beautiful, right? But we don't.
Was it Nebuchadnezzar, bro?
Yes.
Goodness me.
Yeah. Like just all that kind of stuff, right? Or
Hanging Gardens of
Atlantis,
Babylon.
whatever. We don't know, right? But it's like there's the ones where it's like, yeah, they don't exist, but we hear these stories and we're like, yo, is this folklore or is this like the Hanging Gardens is one that's like, is this just folklore?
Yeah.
Or is this
How did this whole
legitimately
thing,
like this?
I think when you're able to go back,
Yeah.
or you visit a particular place, makes it easy. But even for me, when I watch like movies, and then I'm like, wow, this really happened. And then at the end of it, they actually showed the original clip as well.
Yeah.
And I'm just like, that did happen.
Yeah.
Do you know what I mean? So I think when you're able to go back, you hear it, you read about it, but when you actually see this exact person talk about it or what's happened, you're like, this is real. I think now it's a bit easier. Of course, it's a lot easier now because I feel like, I don't know, 30 years from now, we could also track back to today.
Yeah,
You know what I mean? You got the published articles,
Yeah,
you got
yeah.
the this, you got the that, you know what I mean? That stuff is always...
Everything's on.
So we could go back and say, oh yeah, there was a 19 to 20, you know what I mean?
I think
But that's
what's scary in this day and age, I mean, probably has applied previously as well. Scary now is like censorship because it's like, depending who the powers are, all that kind of stuff, it's like they decide to go, no, that doesn't actually exist. Right? I mean, China with the whole Tiananmen Square thing, right? It's like, no, that never happened in our history. But it's like, no, but it did. But you're just not allowed to say it happened, right? And so then people aren't allowed to be taught it, all that kind of stuff. And so, like, I think imagine, I'm not trying to get into a conspiracy theory, but it's like, all right, let's say China does end up becoming the superpower of the world, right, in the next 10 years. And then they're like, hey, nah, let's not talk about it.
We don't talk
You know
about
what I mean?
that
And it's like, wait, but that was such an important part
Massive thing,
our life experience.
But you know what's crazy? Sorry, just a side
Yeah,
one. YouTube
true.
algorithm is so strong that because you and I have just said the word twice,
Yeah.
it's gonna show up in the
No, just believe it,
description.
On the
How
bottom,
wild
yeah.
is that, right? Yeah. Crazy, right?
Yeah.
But yeah, I mean that could happen. That could happen. But yeah, again, like we have like the YouTube as well, where you can track back to videos from 10 years ago, 12 years ago,
Yeah.
right? You could go back and see news that came out 12 years ago about this. I don't know if you guys ever done that, but when I go search up on a particular topic, and then I'm watching the news, all this 9 years ago, I'm like, wow, this happened, and they're talking about how it happened. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
It humbles you as well when you look back at history and you're like, you're like, humans really aren't that different over all these different generations. Like everything's the same, but then also some things you're like, damn, like I think the way humans die is the one that like you kind of just go, bro, like people were just dying. Like just left, right, center.
left, right.
Like my sister was telling me when she went to Nagasaki or no Hiroshima, and she's just like, you hear about it all the time, whatnot. And then like me and Danny were looking at the numbers the
I
other
was
day,
gonna even talk about this.
and we were just like that's the most people that have ever died on Earth in the shortest amount of time, right?
Was
Like,
it
in 140,000 people in like a couple
span of-
hours.
Oh, hours.
Whoa.
Not even talking about the what do you
Oh,
call it?
the
Future effects.
delayed effects and everything. Yeah,
Crazy.
and you're just like, what the heck? And just like the way people have died, and you kind of like, until you really tap in and either read or visit these places, you're not like, I don't know, like you kind of just, for me at least, like I look at this stuff and I'm like, yo, like we're actually really all the same, and it's so wild that people get treated this way. There's I don't know if I've said this before. There was like Romania had a dictator called Nicolae Ceausescu, and basically anyone that disagreed with him was an issue, and it got to one point where he put up like all these steel workers in a truck and just flipped them into melting steel, and they just disintegrated,
Yes.
right? And I'm just like that's real human beings
Yeah.
that like, and this is just the history, and I don't know, it's very interesting, like. Yeah,
I think about you know what's wild as well? The time frames of things too. Like think about like transatlantic slave trade and how recent that actually is in the
grand scheme.
in the grand scheme of humanity. You know what I mean? Like we're not
that far.
there's
removed.
we're not that far removed with that, and we're witnessing right now things I mean, obviously human trafficking, but also now everything going on in Gaza too, madnesses
Yeah,
that are we think we've moved so far away from, we're wiser, we have more control, we have more decorum. And then you think about Hiroshima and Nagasaki and how not how long ago how that was, and how many people, bro. I actually started very dark research. I started looking at like what's been the biggest like loss of life, catastrophes in regards to, you think about your Holocaust, your like the slave trade kind of thing as well, all that kind of stuff there. What's been going on right now? Nuclear bombings. I'm just like numbers on numbers, and then when they start hitting the millies,
you're like, damn.
You're like, mate, this is crazy here, man. It's actually.
What was your foundings? Like, what'd you find?
Holocaust was up there.
Holocaust
was up there, bro. I don't think we actually look at the gravity of that number, like what does that mean in regards to how many human beings are gone? You know what I'm saying? Like that was wild to me, because I looked at like slave trade, and it was about like 2 million, I think, in one of the voyages. Along the course of all the different voyages and stuff, and then expands a little bit more in regards to just how people were treated, obviously, once they were in America and things like that as well. Even another side one, even just today, I started deep in how crazy that African Americans genuinely don't know where they're from, bro.
Yeah.
Like as much as 23andMe can help you out, they just can never.
They're actually American.
They can never pinpoint. And someone was even saying how the leading with it's a whole conversation.
It was Dr. Umar.
Was it Umar?
Yeah, and I was saying this a while ago. I think we were just chatting. And I was saying, like, that's probably the most sense he's ever made, where he was like, you're American, African, African American.
You're not African.
And I was like, the linguistics actually matter. Like, it's not semantics. But I was like, like, he actually has a really good point on that.
Yeah, I think I watched that video as well. It's like, it made sense when he explained it, actually.
But that was like, that number was up there as well. Bro, history's crazy, bro.
It is scary.
It's an interesting thing to tap into. I don't think we like to get confronted with it, or we just think there's no application of it now. But when you look at, what anthropology is, it provides a lot of context for 100%. How we navigate the world that we're in right now. You know what I mean? When you really do analyze.
That's why they make it a subject in school, so people
They don't press it.
They don't go deep. No. I know they don't go deep into it.
Nah, the history they teach is a bit out.
Bro, I remember one of my assignments. This was many years. When was the last year I did history? 10. Cause I didn't do the SVC.
Yeah, I think I stopped at like 9.
Yeah. And one of the assignments was like, here's a photo from the Spanish Civil War, like a piece of artwork, and now write an essay about it. And I was like, bro, don't piss me off. Like, man. Like, this is stupidity.
It's not history the way we want history. You know what I mean?
No, I get it, but you also got to understand it's school like kids that are at school, they're at a certain age. You can't like delve deep into.
No, you can't.
Like,
bro.
you can't delve too. Like, we learned about the plague. We briefly learned about the Holocaust. We learned quite a few things, but it's the exposure that you get.
Wait, if you're gonna dive into the Holocaust, like, what's worse?
Like the numbers. They never told us the numbers and the magnitude of it. Yeah, but it's like they're giving you the exposure so that you are aware that these crazy things did happen back in the days. But I was even going to say before when you guys were talking, like, that's why people get so excited when they find remains of like dinosaurs or rocks and stuff like that, because
I don't believe in any of those.
don't do that to them.
Because that's the whole carbon dating thing, yeah?
Yeah, that one there is interesting. Why? One there. I don't know. I have no justification for
so basically they'll find
planted?
No, they'll find like a bone this big, and they're like, based on where this would fit technically on the femur, whatnot, and then they just extrapolate a lot. I'm not saying they're wrong, but like, also, like, what if that was actually just the whole arm?
That's a tiny little.
Imagine.
But saying that's why people get gassed.
Yeah, no, I was just gonna say that's why they get gassed, because it's like they have a piece of history where they can track back and now be like, okay, this makes sense as to why this happened like this, or we can date this back to the T-Rex, or now we can justify, or now we can explain why so and so. So it's like that evidence that they're finding now to relay back to.
Dog, real quick, dog, the biggest event
Stalin.
is World War II, bro.
Yes, wasn't that Stalin?
Lowest estimate 70 mil, highest estimate 118 mil.
Wow.
When was Stalin? Because I know under Stalin specifically is like 45 million people died.
You say
dog.
70 million.
45, 24, 45, somewhere in between there.
Dude, that's a mad number.
Have you ever looked into like the whole Dead Sea Scrolls thing?
Yeah.
That is so interesting. Like basically they found the Dead Sea Scrolls
in
and
the
like
cave
that
and that.
is what?
Like in the cave and all
Yeah,
the
and like
things
that is like evidence of the New Testament or something like that.
Yeah. Bro.
And like that was like a groundbreaking, like,
Yeah.
nah, this is really saying all this stuff.
But this is also the important part about the storytelling, because a lot of the philosophers and that existed at that time, their stories corroborate.
With what
You know what I'm saying?
yeah,
But then,
what's
and
being
now
found.
you get into your own personal headspace and bag of like, okay, who's telling what? You know, how much trust do you put in human words or whatever? And you just, bro, that's what we have. You know what I mean?
You have to work. Sometimes you have to work with what you have, man.
Exactly.
Look what you got, man. You said when was that? Yeah, it's
The
World
mix of the
it's
two.
World War II as well.
Okay.
Yeah, it's in the mix of World War II. Yeah, World War II.
I think the interesting thing for me as well is like whenever you look at where did people die like in those massive numbers, it's people always go, oh, religion causes so much death. All those leaders were atheists. Were the biggest numbers. Stalin, Hitler, all this kind of stuff. Well, at least none of it was done in the name of religion. Right? Pretty sure most of them were, if they're communists, like the Russian ones were communists, right? So they're atheists. But it's like, that's an interesting thing as well, because I'm like,
That constantly gets pushed nowadays as well. a
no,
little
everything's,
bit.
it's all over religion. It's all over religion. It's like, not really.
It's power, bro. Far out. Nigerian civil war is uppity.
Yay.
I don't know what number this is.
And even just
In the
try to go
London.
back
Civil
to
War is different though,
history.
'cause you're killing yourselves.
Yeah,
it's
Civil War was a
mad.
bit. If you try to go back to history, it's like there's so much history. Because I think last week I was looking into like history of Africa. I just realized, man, there's actually a lot. You know what I mean? Like, and of course, even every country has their own. I was looking into the South Sudan, like just Sudan in general, the history of that is deep. There's a whole book of there's this, and then now you just look at in general Africa in general. Then now you look at the American history, and then you just look at the world in general. You're like, where do I even start in terms of history?
Yeah.
You know what I mean? There's so much out there. So I think sometimes people can get lost in terms of where do I even start when it comes to history. You know, like how early are you meant to go to sort of see the timeline of things as well? You know what I mean?
That's fact.
Do you expect your friends to care about like the history of where you're from? Like, or to take some interest in it?
Like to what extent?
It needs to match
Or
my
just
You have
level.
to take
Interest.
interest.
Like if something's going on right now,
Something going
I
on, or
expect you
just
to
like
know.
what has happened in the past.
Not even because they're my friend, but
Just the quality of people I want around.
exactly that. The quality of person. Not like I expect that of everyone. Obviously, you have a higher what do you call it, man? Expectation of that from your friends because they're friends. But you know what I mean? Like
Like, what do you mean?
Like,
by that?
it's-
bro, if you just
for example, like, all right, let's say the whole NSARS thing happened in Nigeria, and like we were just like, what's SARS? Like, I don't know, when you feel like, damn, my friends.
in our
dumb
day
as
and
hell.
age, I would say, yeah, damn dumb as hell, because it's one Google search or TikTok away from having found out. Like, especially if been going on for me, you're seeing someone post about. I don't know. Like there's always an opportunity for someone to learn something, though. You know what I mean?
I
So
don't know about all that. I don't.
Like, what do you?
I think if they don't know, it's fine. I think the problem comes when they're like ignorant or they're like, oh, like I don't care, or they don't. So
But
let's just
I
say
respect-
here.
I respect I
let's
don't
just
care
say no,
more than I don't know,
definitely
though.
not. That's not acceptable. Because why are you not?
No.
Like,
What I'm
caring,
saying,
especially if it's like for you, you literally change your profile picture and everything,
Bro,
right?
that was
yeah.
my
You
picture
so
for
if
a
Noah
minute.
were to sit there and be like, I don't care, bro. Like, well, why'd you change your profile picture? So it looks so dumb. Blah 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 blah. Are you gonna tell me you're not gonna care about that? It's not gonna make you feel a certain type of way.
hold on. What are you saying? Hold on.
No.
Because you said like you respect someone saying I don't care.
Yeah,
more.
you said
Not
you
respect
that
and like,
more.
oh yeah, now we're keeping it. I mean respect in terms of you've taken your stance, kind of thing. Yeah, like you've done the research,
Oh,
you've
okay,
taken your
No,
stance.
no, he hasn't done. So this is what
Oh,
I'm
you're
saying.
just saying dismissive.
You've come to the situation. He doesn't know. Obviously, he saw you change your profile picture or whatever. But then he's telling you, like, okay, it's not that deep. Like, I don't care. Type of thing.
But then this
I
is now.
think that
isn't
would be
now
worse.
this after I have said what it is. Then, do you get what I'm saying?
The radio silence is crazy.
like, what do you mean?
I'm trying to do the thing.
Assume you didn't say what it is.
Okay.
So how does he not care if I haven't said what it is?
No. So you've explained it to him now.
No, why
right?
don't you care?
We're saying no, because you messed everything up.
did.
You said you would respect him more.
No.
If he said no,
I'm
that's
just.
No. He said I can respect
If
that
you
you
said you
have
don't
this
care.
stance, but that doesn't mean I can respect the friendship.
Yeah. That's what I'm saying.
Yeah.
Well,
we-
we're
we-
talking on a friendship level.
What?
You're both right.
Am I
You're
not
both right.
making
No,
sense?
you're both making sense.
Yeah,
You're both
how
making
are
sense.
you not understanding what I'm saying, bro?
Premarital counseling.
Post.
Post-marital counseling. Okay, but like for example, I'll give you like let's say okay, we're friends for a while, the four of us.
Let's say.
Whoops. Like you guys talk about what tribes you're from, all this kind of stuff, whatnot.
Yeah.
And
Again.
me or Daniel just always go, "Oh, what tribe did you say you're from again?" You know what I mean? Yeah. Like, because this one I get heaps from people. You say you're from Iraq or Iran? That one's like to me. After a while, I've been friends with you for years,
and this is why.
Or they spell my last name with the wrong way. Still, like that for me. I'm like after a certain point, like yo,
you see what it is, and this is why I think it's
bugging
an important thing as a friend because when you obviously I knew you were from Iraq. There was a point in time when I was like, Iraq. I made the conscious effort of committing it to memory because I'm like, this is my friend, bro.
Yeah, like you gotta know.
Yeah, but hold on, where you're from? That's
No.
That's not on the same level.
But then it expands. Like
So now issues
out
going
of that, like for example, it's like, oh, you tell me your tribe. I'm like, oh, okay, like what is like a Wikipedia search is not that crazy. And then it's like, oh, that these people are like this, these people are like this. Well, and it's like I don't know. You kind of learn something, but then it also kind of helps you. I don't know. In a weird way, even indirectly, you kind of connect with that friend a bit better.
Bro, on Iraq, dog, I was doing some research.
Yeah, the numbers are insane.
Numbers are insane. But it's such an important country in the history of the world, bro.
It's the oldest civilization. It's the cradle of
civilization. You're going to get some people who are angry with that one.
Say it with your chest.
Bad week for that one.
It's the cradle of civilization.
Yeah. But yeah, important country. But yeah.
Because of the location. Like that whole region, Iraq, Saudi Arabia, Ethiopia, Egypt.
What do they call it? Trade hub, bro. Serious stuff.
This is a good hub.
Good hub.
I think it depends. Like how deep are we talking about in terms of knowing where you're from? You know what I mean?
Not necessarily where you're from, but the information, bro. You know what I mean?
Like what information?
Stuff, bro.
Because for me, I don't know. For me, I don't really. If you don't know my tribe,
nah.
But do you not feel like what's the word? Like when someone shows care for your background. Like, I'll give you an example. Like when how do I say this? Like I had a friend that was Sudanese that used to come over to my house quite a bit. Yeah. And my dad connected with her because he would explain so much of what he knows about Sudan, right?
Okay, yeah.
Like just through history and stuff. And then she was like, oh, this is some stuff I don't even know. Yeah. But it's like just the level of interest he was showing in this thing, right? He'd be like, oh, you know, we used to call it like the food basket of the Arab world and all this kind of stuff and whatnot. Right. And then like, it's just like all this kind of thing. And then she's like, oh, wow, like made her more interested in this thing. But it's also like that level of like, okay, like they've accepted like, not even like accepted me for this. Like they've accepted a level of interest to show like, yo, like, do you guys get what I'm saying?
I get you.
I feel that, man. I feel that for sure.
Yeah. I think it depends on the person. Because some people really are proud from where they're from. Yeah. And they tend to speak, a lot about where they're from. And I think with those kind of people, it's important for us. Because if that's what's important to you, I'm going to take an interest in that. But if you're the type of person where you don't really talk about where you're from, the tribe, and whatever, like the history of where you're from, then it's just like, oh, okay, like, am I meant to take interest in this? Because it doesn't feel like, because I feel like over here, I think we have a good understanding because we talk about where we're from, you know what I mean? You talk about where you're from. I think Marwa and I, for like a Sudanese, we talk about the things that's going on, where we're from, all those sort of things, cultural, tradition stuff as well, and Daniel as well. So I think it's easy for us to sort of understand that. But imagine you hang out with friends, because I don't know if you guys have these friends, but I do as well, where they don't really talk about
low quality people. That's crazy.
I don't even want to be judgmental, but I do lean towards that thinking. I'm not gonna lie. Like people that have no.
The man said lean. I'm stepping there, bro.
Like, like how are you not interested in yourself?
I don't want to say interested, but you don't hear them talk about it. I don't know. Like, you know what I mean? Like,
I know what you mean. I think I just don't hang around those people anymore. What am I saying?
Do you watch your movies with these people?
Huh? Movies.
Yeah, I don't know. I just think it's like it's filling yourself up, bro. So you have more to offer, kind of thing is my way I think about it. You know what I'm saying? It goes back to that offering what you got to offer the world.
But also in what you're saying, what does that even look like?
Taking. I mean, first of all, it's like
you know what I mean. Like, is it you constantly listening to your, I don't know.
Are you having conversations with older people? But beyond that, beyond that, my thing is like, you're not processing these things in conversation. So are you internalizing a lot of whatever it might be? Like when you don't talk through certain things, or not necessarily saying like everything stems from a problem, but even just the knowledge of things, you have questions that you don't ask. You know what I mean? Like you tell me you keep questions in your mind and you never ask them, bro.
Yeah.
That's some spice, bro.
100%. And then there's the other element. Like I have this. I don't like.
But you guys are. Because you were saying to do the research on your own, but now you're talking about conversation. We're just talking about
only because we're pressing on the
conversation,
the thing about that there's friends that never
don't include
But when I say asking questions, I mean research is asking a question. When you're doing that, like I'm saying, so what? People genuinely have thoughts and questions about the world that they never try to seek the answers for. You know what I mean? I'm not saying existential ones. What is the meaning of life?
No,
but why do we act a certain way? Why is this thing this? Why is this that? Do you just exist? Like, what are you contributing? Do you just exist in this pain, in this period of time of humanity, and you're gone in a glimmer without ever contributing anything, without ever understanding the context of why you or how to exist in the time that you exist right now. You know what I mean?
Interesting. I don't like. For me, I don't like sounding dumb. That's another thing, and like that's not even in a private. Like I don't mind being wrong, but just sounding dumb. Like you need to talk to people sometimes, and they're like, I don't know. Like they'll talk to like someone, okay, Iraqi, and they'll be like, "Do you speak Iraqi?" And it's like, oh, like you just don't know that the whole region speaks Arabic, like. Like that's dumb.
Yeah.
But the fact that it's Iraqi too.
Yeah, 100%. Like that's the other thing. Yeah, but calm, whatever.
I've got that you do speak Sudanese.
Yeah, right. And that one's like even dumber in a sense because Iraq has a lot of languages, but it's like you guys have even more. You know what I mean? So it's like okay.
Afrikaans.
Yeah.
That's a legit. Bro, they're lucky that there's a language called Afrikaans, bro. They're so lucky when that's because you speak African.
They speak Afrikaans. But yeah, it is tough when you actually don't really know your history as an individual yourself. Because I've had a friend who came down from the US, came down for sports, and we're just sort of having a conversation about like where you're from and so on. You actually realize, I'm not gonna say a lot of them. I'm just based on my experience. It stops at their grandma. That's it. That's as far.
And their grandma's even answer is Louisiana.
Okay, but
you know what I'm saying?
Yeah. But like, and this is not like it's a very sad reality.
Yeah.
But then it's like within that there'd be those people like, I actually don't know what state my grandma's from.
Sheesh.
It's like, okay, well, isn't that just dumb?
Oh. Like it was one question away. Can't
like
think
literally. Just ask it at Thanksgiving dinner, bro.
Yeah, that's true.
Grandma, which state did you move from?
Yeah. Of course, taking more interest in that.
Yeah.
It is really sad when that shit don't know, but it is important to know where you're from, bro.
Yeah, man.
I want to get. How long is this right now?
Hour and a half.
Oh wow, that's
hour 40.
Why does it feel longer?
Just 2 hours.
I like what you sent in about Kim Kardashian.
What would you?
Kim Kardashian.
What did Kim do?
Oh yeah, Kim K. So obviously we know that Kim and Kanye have gone their separate ways.
Yeah, very sad about that one there, but
are you actually?
No, actually.
Well, only because okay. Let me.
I thought she was
Why are
good
you
for
sad
him,
about
bro.
it, Daniel?
No, just because I don't like seeing families break up, and it's like I was like, I love how Kim has made her children's well-being so important for her. Obviously led to why she's had to separate from Kanye, but like the well-being of her children is so important. She's become this beautiful image of looking after her kids, family woman, this, that. I'm like, okay, this crazy person, can't really say that, but this off the rails guy that's been the way he is all this time that we've known him as a superstar. Okay, they're at a point in time where they're now building their family, and we're now seeing two people that have come from madnesses build a family. I'm like, this is inspiring to the world.
Yeah.
What's this?
Sorry, did you put the input as these?
As what?
On the
come on, bro. Don't be silly, bro.
Sorry. That was
when
just
I do
it's
this,
a technical question.
Yeah, so two
Yeah, sorry.
people coming together.
two people coming together.
Two madness
It's
backgrounds.
inspiring to see.
Yeah.
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 When that breaks apart, I'm like, damn.
I hear
It's
that.
beautiful.
Yeah, I see
We
that.
want the best for
Yeah.
couples. Yeah.
I guess. So yeah, they're co-parenting, and then recently on their show, Keeping Up with the Kardashians, she
Still going.
still going. So they've changed it up.
It's on Disney Plus
It's
now.
more reality, even though like it sounds so funny. It was reality TV before, but now it's more like reality where they're actually like talking to the camera while recording in their interaction.
Oh, like The Office.
Like they're
Oh,
giving
was
their
it?
like
True,
their
true,
actual
Right.
like they have a lot more control, is what I'm saying. Anyways,
Is it? Sorry. Are you watching or no?
Yeah.
Okay. Is it more like fast paced? Because you remember before, it's like something would happen, you'd hear about it in
And
the
they
news,
drag
and then
it.
like a year
Ages
later,
after.
you'd watch it on
Yeah.
on the show.
it's like this as well.
Oh, still.
But definitely a bit like the
Bit
time
less.
is much shorter. It's much shorter, but it is like a
Okay.
actually. Yeah, no, because I mean, they don't like record and release type of thing. So
They're
they
not
store
like
it.
us.
Why can't they do that? If YouTubers can, if we
Because-
can,
That would be nice.
Because if you think about
they
it,
want to let the media narrative run so that they gain attention.
that, but also if you look at like they do 10 episodes, and within the 10 episodes, it's not like every day something happens. So like something will happen one day,
Oh,
and then
so
they'll kind
each
of drag
episode's
it
like a
on
week
for
or
yeah, that
I used
type
to
of things.
rinse the Kardashians.
Bro,
that was,
Really?
That was a show, bro.
Damn.
Nah, it was. Nah, bro, it was.
I enjoy it.
What was it?
I just didn't expect you to.
What?
I never got around it.
I thought you would, because
That's when I got pissed off. Yeah,
I
no,
thought
no.
if I would admit it, you'd be like, "You
No,
gross."
that was probably the last cutoff I had of now tapping out of all this stuff
Okay.
like the freaking world star, all those kind of people.
Basketball
I
wise.
think Kardashians was the last one I ever had, but bro, on channel E,
Bro,
on
no, they were good, and you had a favorite as well.
were
Like yours, had
content, bro.
Who's your favorite?
Scott Disick,
Scott Disick was good.
It's
shout.
very cool.
Yeah, who?
Courtney.
Cool. Yeah, I used to like
Kim,
Courtney.
there's
Kim,
people
bro, you
dying.
can't act like
Yeah,
Kim
Kim-
was Kim's just been the
Kim's
star.
the goat.
Kim's the freaking goat.
Oh, I didn't want to say it. I didn't want to say. Also, no, she's not.
That's a mother, bro. And what did she do
Anyway,
as a mother?
Yeah, well, what
Mama?
happened?
so she revealed that she hired a male nanny.
Manny.
And so she
Oh, I heard about
said, I do think my household and even my family is very female dominated. I recently hired a manny. So I really wanted a male around that was going to be picking up the kids and taking them to sports and all of that stuff. And so on the show though, she did reveal that him and Kanye met. And then they even like had a like interaction where they were playing sport with the kids and stuff like that. Okay. And then Kanye kind of like gave him a few pointers in terms of like, I think something happened and then one of the kids got upset or something like that. And then the Manny was trying to like,
Mediate it.
mediate, but also like cuddle him in a way. And then Kanye's like, hey, if you're going to like help me raise my children, this is how you should do it. And so and so. And so it was just cool to see. I was like, oh, this is very interesting. But I wonder how, like, because the dad is around. He's still around. He's still present. He takes the kids from time to time from, here and all that stuff. So it's like having another male present to help Kim, because it's essentially helping Kim take care of the kids and raise the kids as well.
Yeah.
My initial thoughts was that it's not healthy. And that depends on what value you see a male figure in the home playing, right?
Right.
So
okay.
if it's literally just the idea of another man exists in their life to give them attention and help them with tasks, sure, I guess that plays some value, but that's not much more value than like, I would even say it's less value than like them joining youth clubs and having young guys around them.
Yeah.
If it's about having another man in the house that they see as a level of authority and a level, all this, because like, okay, this is based on my worldview, and I would assume the worldview that she wanted, right, is like the man is head of the home, woman supports him in that, and obviously he cares for her in that role, and then the kids look up to both of them, right? I think if there's no man in that sequence, then they're gonna see a woman who's always undermining this man, not even in a disrespectful way, right? But it's like, we have to listen to this man, but mum doesn't have to listen to him.
Yeah.
right? And then that kind of messes up how they perceive that what a manly role is in a home. This is if she wants the worldview that I have, right? I don't see it as the healthiest thing. I think it's a healthier thing. It's like, yo, mom found a new husband or a new partner. That's a serious partner. That's a long-term situation, right? That he's this guy, mom listens to him. He listens to mom as well. He will discipline you sometimes as well, right? Like, it's not just he's here to throw a ball with you. He's here to play PlayStation with you, do homework. It's like, nah, he's actually like, yo, he's doing things for this household. He provides. So that's a hard data. How much more than Kim can you provide? I don't know. Yeah. But I don't know. Like, my initial thoughts are like, this is not necessarily healthy. But I do fully see. I think she's in a frustrating position for sure. Like, you would want. Definitely. It's not easy for someone like her to find a quality partner, right?
Yeah.
Okay. Unhealthy. Interesting.
Sounds like Noah's putting himself as a candidate, bro.
I'd consider it.
No, so let me slide in there real quick.
I'd consider it.
Let me take care of them
3
kids.
good seasons.
3 good seasons in here, mate. Oh, God.
Oh, man.
Unhealthy.
Yeah.
So what is the long-term effect of that if it's unhealthy?
Well, I mean, like
how the kid's gonna grow up.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Like, I don't know. Like, I did see a video of because you know how she took them like around Europe, like the boys, or maybe all the kids, to like a bunch of like football matches and stuff, because her son loves football. And like, he was at the Arsenal game and he forgot his red jersey, and like he was like throwing up a tantrum and all this kind of stuff, and like all of this, and I'm like clearly like they need that stern voice kind of thing. You know what I mean? And but I'm like, if like right now, if I'm a nanny hired, whatever, and someone's kid's throwing a tantrum, like, I'll be like, oh, calm down, all that kind of stuff. I'll go full Rema, you know? Rema.
Yeah.
But like, I'm not gonna be like, hey, that's enough. We're here. You're gonna have a good time.
Yeah.
Like, you know what I mean? But if I'm the stepdad, after a while of like a year or so, like, you can definitely say that because they know your intentions are good, you know? But it's like, what I'm saying is like, if they don't get that, right?
There was a point.
Then,
kind of thing, or?
No, well, I mean, your kid's going to become more bratty as they grow up. The more entitled.
The circle's not completed.
The circle is very incomplete. The equation isn't laid out properly.
Yeah.
And I think it's always going to have, I think that thing of like, we have to listen to him, but mom doesn't have listen to him at all. Yeah. Is a very skewed dynamic of what that order looks like.
I just see it as like making good of, I don't want to say a bad situation because it obviously now puts everyone in that kind of a setup underneath that blanket, right?
Yes.
But making good of the situation that that's been presented before them. You know what I'm saying? And this is what it looks like. But yeah, I see how you're saying like, okay, but what about now? Just another partner that exists within the dynamic of the family now, as opposed to an outsider that comes to our family. You know what I mean? That comes to our family. Like no, this is someone integrated in the family. Yeah, it's
Is it how many kids? Is it 2 or 3?
4, man.
You got 4, man.
And how many boys?
2.
2 boys, 2 girls.
Yeah.
Keeping up.
Okay.
Yeah.
What?
Good family,
laugh?
man.
Now, did you see it? She went on live with her daughter.
North, yeah.
North seems like that's her dad's copy paste.
Yeah.
And this girl's just saying whatever she wants to say. She goes, the brand deal just came through, a new brand deal just came through. And I was like, North, I'm gonna cut this off soon.
That is cute.
North is hilarious,
Mine
man.
says she actually is.
I definitely think there's little stuff here or there, like from day to day, that a male figure can sort of help the young boys. You know what I mean?
I get the intention behind it, because she did mention like her family is full of women, and there's like women influence everywhere that they go. Everyone that they see, their grandma or their aunties. I don't even think Rob is in like the equation like that, you know. So it's like
stepdad's a woman.
There you go.
Stepdad's a woman.
Everyone like it's heavily influenced, and it's like
Damn, mate.
But I was gonna say like the role that she's asking for, obviously it's tough, celebrities, a whole bunch of stuff.
Yeah.
But like, and like busy lifestyles. But it's like, is that not then like on her brother, you'll step in a little bit more, man?
But I think her brother's battling his own stuff over there. The guys,
is the brother there? Like, is he living with them?
I don't know.
That's a tough ass, that one there.
But remember the nanny's gonna spend like legit every single day with them. Do you know what I mean? And I think if little things happen, he can sort of assist the young boys to be like, as a young boy, this is how you can interpret this or what this means. You know what I mean?
At the end of the day, he's a nanny as well. That's what he's a nanny. He's not there to like discipline them or raise them. That's the thing. He's just literally a nanny. Like you would have a woman who is a nanny, pick the kids up, drop them off, take them here, and then the parents will do the discipline. He just happens to be a guy. Whereas, and I think her main thing was like, you know, take him to sports, like take him out for, you know, ice cream and stuff like that, just so he has that male figure around him when the kids are with her.
I wonder if that will make a difference.
Yeah, I'm not sure. It's very interesting.
Yeah,
it is.
I think she added a bit more on top of that, possibly. But if it's just legit that, it's
not
just another
needed.
guy taking you to ice cream, bro.
Without sounding like a rocks and crystals Donny, I just find it very interesting about the whole masculine feminine energy thing that we don't we try to ignore it,
what we naturally fall into
in society. You know what I'm saying?
Yes.
Like we see the animal kingdom,
yes,
and we think we're better than because we can, you know, conceive the future and all that kind of stuff, create in hectic ways like we do as humans. But hey, man, I'm just straight up saying, like, bro, we can see the effects that happen when children aren't being raised around
the right dynamic.
You know what I mean?
The right dynamic. Yeah.
You know, I feel like it can confidently be said as the right. It's hard. It's hard because you don't want to now tell.
Broken.
Yeah,
yes.
people are broken. And you don't want to now tell people that because you grew up in this type of a home environment, that wasn't the right one. But people can acknowledge.
It's okay to say I'm disadvantaged.
People acknowledge it themselves, man. You know, you realize that there's a bit of work that needs to be done. There were, and no one's saying that because you've got the damn home, it's beautiful
less.
now.
That's
beautiful now. Because now people now, you know,
new issues.
You have new issues. You have the abuse. You have whatever else things you see.
Disassociation,
Infidelity, whatever it might be, neglect. That all still exists, But it's only because we're still bad as humans. But we can't now say because bad exists in this situation that we can't now have a right setting. You know what I mean? That is conducive.
An ideal setting.
An ideal setting. You know what I mean, bro? Enzymes in our body have optimum ranges for how they operate, bro. How do we think that the molecules within our body that need an optimum range, we now don't have that optimum, you know, settings for how we grow up and things like that. You know what I mean?
Absolutely.
It's just an interesting thing in our world, and it sucks that a lot of homes don't have that. You know what I mean? It's crazy, bro. It's just a very interesting thing. So I can see where her mind sets into like, okay, the house needs this because I don't know. We do have differences that we offer. We're constantly talking about what we offer in this set. You know what I mean?
We can't,
This is something where like I feel for her in a sense. Like, you know those. She seems like, and she's not the only one. I think a lot of celebrities are like this, where it's like the riches of life like are so appealing, and just like living however you want to seems so good, and then you get to that age where you do the whole Solomon thing, bro. You realize none of this is worth it, all that kind of stuff, and I want the most basic, simple, innocent version of this life, right? And I'm like, because like I look at it and I'm like, you know, I think she's been married 4 times,
I think so,
right? And like initially you want to go like, damn, bro, like okay, how many times can you get it wrong? But then you're like, okay, but she discovered what she wants at 40, but it just like it's hard to get it now.
Yeah,
and I feel for her more than I'm like, oh, you're the problem or whatever. It's tough.
It is a very tough situation.
Man. But hey, man,
shout out to her.
Kim's applications are open.
Hey,
yo, hold on.
No one's pressing.
Do you need a court jester?
Good question, yeah. If you all saw the application come up on Seek for Kim Kardashian, Manny, are you applying?
For male nanny.
Male nanny.
For male,
For like for Kim
partner.
Kardashian, No, wait, what do you say?
Well, you're saying, to be the
Manny,
for Kim Kardashian.
to be the Manny for Kim Kardashian.
why not?
You're running that application.
That's like experience of a lifetime.
That is so true.
How bad can I be with kids, bro?
Are you gonna try and shoot your shot?
What?
You just have to make the kids love you so much.
Do you want to take care of mine?
What you say? You have to what?
You just have to you have to make the kids love you so much that she can't get rid of you, or that like
love bombing.
After that puts the kids to sleep, it looks like you.
So you said.
So who's good after this?
The kids go, what's your name, Dad?
Oh, goodness me.
My guy says dad. Oh, man.
It's good.
It's
that
good.
Yeah, man.
A wake
Anything
up call?
Ooh, what?
You got a wake up call?
A little bit. It's not really. I don't know if it's relevant to our audience.
What?
But it's more. It wasn't a wake up call. It's like I want to know where this group of people are at.
Oh,
Okay, I want to hear it.
Tell us.
Okay, tell me.
Do you remember in primary school there would always be maybe even into high school, but once it was in high school, it's like these were I would not talk to them anymore. This group of people, but in primary school there was always that kid in your class that would spill their bottle or their lunchbox in their bag. And then, like, they'd sit there half the class trying to dry their book.
Try them, yeah.
Do you remember that?
Just disheveled.
Where are these people in life now?
Yeah.
Where are they in society? Was that you? Oh, God damn.
You did that?
They're married,
No,
they're married
no.
at 25, happy. Oh,
Wait,
my God.
You said they're married at 25.
In primary school, I don't know why constantly I used to have that issue.
No way.
I don't
You're
know.
so
I don't know what. I
embarrassing.
never used to know how
It's
to
kinda
close
cute
the
a little
water.
bit, right?
No, it's
No,
not.
shut up. That's just because your wife.
I
bro.
never knew how to
a little lollipop
close.
head, bro. Cleaning up the
Straight off the carpet.
I swear I was allergic to closing water bottles properly. I always used to
Bro,
have that
that's
issue.
wild.
I
I
don't
can
know why.
actually, you
I
know what
don't
they
know
are doing
why.
now? They're leaving the toothpaste all the way open. Because
They
that's-
squeeze it from the middle.
No, because that's going on in the house right now. That's going on, bro.
Just adding my bit in the
So
ladder.
that's where they go. That's what happens to them.
Were
Yeah,
you
man.
also the kid that would walk
Oh.
walk around with their backpack open?
No, I never did that. I never
That
did
one
that.
used to piss me.
Bro.
If I saw
No
someone's
way.
backpack halfway open, I would just open the whole thing.
Just the whole
Open the
way.
whole thing, and then you know when you'd flick it off one shoulder and the whole thing falls.
Yeah, everything, Carl.
Nah, that's silly. I don't know where they are. I don't know where they are,
Oh,
but
yeah, just the disheveled
I was
people.
thinking about them this week, and I was like, "Oh, disgusting." And I was talking to a friend, and she was like, "Yeah, that was me, the open backpack one."
I was thinking about the class clowns, bro.
where are they?
I think they're fine. That's confidence.
Oh,
Fine.
that's good. No, I'm not talking about the good ones. You know, there's good class, and there's one where it's just, hey, to be honest, I should just drop to the class. You gotta step out.
You're doing too
You know what I mean?
much.
There's good and there's bad.
They're fine.
You know what I mean?
Bro, because every single one of them, bro, they are about their business.
Do you guys have a memory of the first time you were like, "This is a class clown"? Because I remember mine so clearly. It was year 3. There's a guy called Jack Howarth, and
Name
we're
dropping.
learning about types of letters that you can write,
Okay.
right? Like in English class, yeah, like as in a formal letter.
That's the ABC. I was like,
My guy said love letter, bro.
I thought there's only 26
the
types.
teacher goes, like, he's asking this person, he's asking this person, and Jack just used to not care whatsoever about class, till this day, from what I heard. And Mr. Hope goes, "Jack, stop messing around. Give me a type of letter." And Jack looks at him and he goes, "A." And I got kicked out for laughing too hard. Bro, I said,
You hurt the
"This is the
teacher's
most
heart."
confident man in the world."
Mr. Hope had no hope, bro.
Hopeless guy,
Don't
bro.
kill me.
Oh, that's hilarious,
Bro, it's ingrained in my memory. I remember where the whole class was sitting.
bro.
He was a good one, huh?
Yeah, oh my God. How did he do it?
Oh gosh. Oh,
A
man.
class clown. Oh,
Shout out to him.
Yeah, I'm
Shout
trying to
out
remember
to
my
him.
class clowns, man. I feel like no one wore it on their chest that strongly.
no?
I can't think. That's drop a name, bro. Like who you think of in our year level? In
Nah,
our
for me,
year level?
Easy.
Who?
What you want to say? Camera.
Yeah, I'll bleep it.
Swish.
Oh yeah, no, that's one of the most confident people, but he wasn't in our year level, bro. That one.
Bro, this guy's were year 7 step class, bro.
Oh, that one that left.
Him and them
Yeah.
two combos was crazy.
I love the people that when they get
Bro,
the synergy.
the whole class, bro.
there were 2 Donnies in my classroom, bro.
Bro.
Make the whole class
Fly
reshuffle
off
seats.
each
Yeah.
other.
What's his name? Jad Munif
Bro, this
and
yeah,
freaking
that is
and
good.
Nick and Nicholas, bro.
Yo, that's a good combo, bro. What the heck?
Jad and Nick.
Yeah.
Oh man, even. Bro, you can't lie.
Yeah. He was some of our classes.
Oh my days.
Nah, hey, bro.
In the Indian accent.
Hey, yeah. Yeah, nah, we had serious.
Oh
in year 7, they're all present. In year 8, year 9, it's time to die down a little bit.
Because they got kicked out of school.
Everybody's a little
Bro.
bit serious about school.
Yeah, let me not drop
But year
his name.
7,
No, that name's not
year
worth it.
7, bro. Yeah, these class was serious.
Did you guys ever get yelled at by a teacher and you thought you were like actually gonna lose your life?
Bro, I told you how I got
I
whooped by a
did.
teacher in grade 3, yeah? Or 2. Grade 2.
Ah,
That's what I told y'all.
Nice.
Bro, it was crazy. I actually got whooped, bro.
I think I remember the story.
Yeah, in big Australia, bro. Dude. He was shook. He thought I was gonna make him get fired, bro. I came and told him it's okay. I remember this.
That guy said, "Don't worry about
I
it."
sat down on the table. What have I done?
Bro, I told him it's all right, bro.
It's okay, bro. My parents do worse. That was light, bro.
Finish it,
Yeah, hey, man,
man.
there's some wild stuff that happened in primary school. You're like, that really happened. I remember in grade 5, the principal was going like head to head with one of like this girl. She's
What,
quite
1
tall.
ounce? What, 1 ounce?
Nah, not like that. I think they were yelling. And bro, this guy
Primary
grabbed
school?
her, bro.
Oh, man.
Primary school?
Primary school, bro. Grade 5, bro. He grabbed her like this. I was like,
Oh
damn.
my days.
Yeah, it was serious, bro. But she
That
was
warrants a
but
firing.
she was calling this guy some days, bro.
Yeah, man.
I'm like,
he had
what,
it.
bro. I said, what you learn this
How
from?
do you know these words?
Yeah.
Hey, quick Google.
Bro, that's what I was curious about. Screw what the guy was doing. I'm like, how do
What
you
that
know
word
this
mean?
What that word mean? But I was like, yo, and then now thinking about it, you're like, can't believe that happened.
Yeah, that's wild. That is-
We actually went to a high school today. It was, and I started getting like these,
Flashbacks.
yeah, just everything. I'm like, damn, bro. It's a period of time in your life, man. Proper
capsule
period
time
of
capsule.
A long time
It
as well.
is, bro.
They've changed the whole
What,
building,
13
bro.
years of your life?
That you're in school,
you're in
yeah. That you're in a
school in
schooling
general.
system, yeah, man.
Crazy.
13 whole
They've
ass
changed
years.
the
Craziness.
whole system, not system.
Yeah, man.
Place.
All right, man.
But that's us.
Put these people through a long period of education in this podcast.
Hey, thank you for joining us for another episode.
Thank
Make
you.
sure you like, comment, subscribe,
Yo.
share this with somebody,
Ratings.
and rate it.
We need that.
And
Hey, now comment though.
Let's run that.
I'll leave it at that.
that was a lot of
He's not trying to
a
yell.
lot of Vim. Yeah, we'll catch you guys next week. Hopefully there's a guest, bro. Hopefully.
If you want to be one, hit up our DM.
Don't do that.
Okay.
Because that ain't gonna
All right. Peace out.
Step 1?
Oh man.
Buy underwear.
Yeah, that's out. That's kind of out.